I'll be right back. I'll go to the bathroom very quick.
Alrighty, welcome in everybody. It's Doors to Divinity, Chapter 2, Episode 6. The last time we did a what would you call it? Let's see, Marge was reminiscing about her past and how she acquired the magical mushrooms from underneath the Vampire Queen's palace. It was an action-packed session full of betrayal and death, I guess. Yeah, it was kind of a sad session, but a very informative one. We learned quite a few different facts. We learned that the Vampire Queen is actually one of the members of the Faceless, a shadow organization that oversees the Thieves Guild, but one that no one really has any information on. We also learned that the dragons are capable of directing people and themselves through the Stillspore Passage. And we also learned that the Brine Lordess is the goddess that Marge is now following. He is trying to find the Sarcophagus of Rejuvenation.
Okay.
Is that correct? If I'm
You
remembering
say
correctly.
Yes.
you say it's a goddess, Brian?
The Brine Lordess, yes. We settled on a
It's
goddess. Yep.
Shit, I imagine he's like a goofy old man. And wow.
Goofy old
No, he's
goofy old
wishy-washy.
lady.
He kind of goes between. He's gender fluid.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. I fault. Don't cancel me.
Less goofy, more salty, really.
You're
Yeah,
very
very
salty.
salty.
Wait.
Yeah. Lots of salt.
All right.
And that's about it. Now we've returned back to the shoreline here along the river in the Outlander camp, and the reminiscing has been completed, and everyone's kind of looking around at one another. I think getting ready to go back to the Goblin encampment, or Gobtown. Is that the plan?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we have
Let's
finished
go,
up
Matt.
our mission.
Let's go meet the Rygg's future wife.
Yes. Oh. Okay. So as you recall, this is Gobtown. You guys met Helga Huga here in the Bone Chamber. You later met him over at his house here. I'm going to go ahead and huddle you guys.
Shit. Fuck, I messed up.
Huddle characters. So you guys have returned. You do have Bitey with you now, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I was going to say, as we're going into town, Marge would subtly cast her speak with animals and turn to Bitey. All right, now look here, Schnookums. I mean, Bitey. You got to be really good. These goblins are our friends, so we're not going to eat any of these goblins. Have you got it?
Okay. No goblins.
No. We gotta keep these guns safe. They're our friends, and friends are not food. Remember the song I taught you?
Oh, friends are not food.
We're hungry.
Friends are not
Don't
food.
listen. Yes. Good job, Bartholomew. Good job, Bitey. Petzers.
Yes, little boy. Don't eat your friend unless the last moment. You know.
Food where? Food where? Food. It's kind of like coming up to you and like hitting you with its beak, pestering you for food.
Hey, I gotta give him a sausage.
Hey, Gruzlak, you got any extra meat? I'm running a little low right now. All I have is my hummus.
Yes, always got sausage. Hey, take this sausage.
Just see it just goes. It's ravenous. It just takes the sausage, just like just devours it. It's got like meat hanging off the hair on its face, and then just looks back over at Marge and is just really kind again.
And then give another one to
How
Leo.
cute are you when you eat, Bitey? Aren't you a good boy?
I give another one to Leo Ting.
To little Tim, sure, yeah, he's with you. Let me grab him real quick.
I got one, and I myself eat one.
Do they also eat as ravenously and messy as the Bitey did?
Little Tim?
Yeah, does he make a mess as well?
He's very dainty when he eats.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, very dainty.
Okay.
Kamaji takes note of that.
Yeah. So
And he's gonna, like, the next time Kamaji, prepares a meal, he's gonna make sure that he serves serves little Tim with silverware and napkin and plate as he would a human.
Oh, little Tim loves
God,
that.
Gruzlak, it looks like your little brother that has better table manners than you do.
Yeah, I'm far of him.
Yeah, this is opposed to like how I serve Gruzlak, which is in a bowl on the ground.
No, you
He
just
he
throw
was
the
over by-
sausage on the ground. I will just eat the sausage on the dirt.
Yeah, Gruzlak eats over by Bitey.
Little Tim, he's standing here, and he's raising up, maybe something that he's taken out of his pack. Got his pinkies out. You gotta eat like this, okay, Gruzlak? You can't be rude when you're munching on something. You understand?
What? You mean like this? Huh? Ah,
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Don't flip me the birdie. He walks over to you and he's kind of chuckling. He hands you a stick of beef jerky.
Ooh, nice beef jerky.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check on the beef jerky.
That's all.
Is it beef? Is it beef?
What the
Is it
fuck?
just jerky?
It's
I know
beef
nothing.
jerky. It's beef jerky. It's real
Really?
tasty.
Okay.
Like
Best
Kamaji,
cow you've ever had.
Wait,
I mean,
you said
Kamaji's-
the little thing give it this to me.
Yeah.
Kamaji
I
hasn't
think
seen
about
Little Tim pass out food yet, so he's intrigued. Can Kamaji inquire about it? What's that you got there? You say you got some beef jerky?
I eat it.
Oh, it's. Are you talking to Gruzlak? Sorry.
I'm talking to Little Tim.
Oh, of course I did. You want some? We call it beef jerky.
you say it? How do you
Yeah, I'm curious about it. Let me see it.
I already ate it.
He hands it
Really?
over to you. Can you roll like a charisma check for me?
Who?
You, Kamaji.
Just regular check.
Mhm.
Let's found out.
Well, I should probably tell you, since you're being a chef, you do know that we call humans beef jerky because we consider humans cattle. We do. So it's human jerky, but we call it beef. It's kind of a backwards thing.
That's what I suspected I did, and I'm
Well, don't be offended. I don't consider you that. We're friends. We are.
Wait, did I hear that?
Yeah, you would heard that because he's right next to you.
I hear that while I'm chewing.
I'm sorry. I thought all you knew that about trolls.
Tastes a little bit weird. I hear
Hey,
that.
come on.
I say,
Kamaji like puts up. He's like, well, I can't. I can't possibly eat this, and then he just puts it in his pocket.
All right. I didn't mean no offense. I didn't. Nope. Just a cultural
Kamaji,
misunderstanding.
Oh,
What's the weird look on your face there, Kamaji? Like, what are you guys talking about? Please don't tell me that jerky what I think it is.
Yeah, it's human meat.
Oh,
But
God. Bitey,
but
don't eat that.
he doesn't know any better, and I don't hold it against him or nothing. But I'm not gonna eat it. Definitely, I wouldn't be caught dead eating that. Definitely wouldn't eat that. Certainly, I wouldn't eat that.
Yeah, you said that a lot already. You don't need to rub it in. It's just part of my culture. But you're right. Maybe I shouldn't be eating it either. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do kind of detest some of my cultural practices. It is why I moved over here in the first place.
You don't happen to know which human made out of, do you, Tim?
Oh, no, I don't know his name or anything, or her name.
You don't know if it was, say, for example, an Outlander?
Well, it might have been. I don't recall any Outlanders over there in our parts. It is across the ocean, Could have been. Maybe there's folks like the Outlanders. There are quite a few people who try to hunt us trolls.
wait,
That's
how
not a risk I'm willing to take, so I'm just going to say no thank you.
All right.
how
Fair enough.
how's the? Can I know what is the taste of this jerky? Is it good?
I would say that you didn't notice the difference in the taste.
So it's kind of for me. It's kind of like the same as pork
Yeah.
jerky.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I gotta ask. Wait, brother, you say this is human jerky? You say human made this jerky?
Oh, the jerky's made of humans. It wasn't made by humans. It's made of humans.
You sure?
By trolls.
By troll. That's right. As you
Wait,
guys...
So is this like human baby jerky? Or
I didn't
adult
say it
jerky?
was babies. We don't eat the babies. We let him grow up a few years before we farm them. As you guys are talking about the food, Frog Tongue comes up. Hey,
If it's not baby, I gotta eat it. He's bad anyway.
hey, what are you doing? Don't fill your bellies right now. There's a big celebration happening tonight. You guys gotta have empty stomachs. I mean, it's gonna be a huge celebration.
Wait, where is?
Kamaji would normally be very excited about this, but he's just sitting there stroking his beard, kind of lost in thought, thinking about how much better human baby would taste than regular human, than an adult human. He's just
Mark's gonna
considering
steal.
it, you know.
Oh my
He's not speaking that out loud. He's just
Oh my
he's lost in thought right now.
Oh my
Marge is deeply concerned over you're all talking in giant or troll or whatever language you're talking in about eating humans. And it's like, you know, she's a drow, but nonetheless, just humanoid eating's a little beyond her.
Did drow eat
Fair.
human?
I'm sure some do, especially the vampire ones.
Especially the spider one. The
Yeah,
spider.
they almost certainly, you know, harvest the blood at least.
Look,
I mean,
everybody,
I-
listen. Okay,
I-
gather around. Put your snacks away. He doesn't seem to notice that you're eating troll jerky. Okay, so he just tells you, put your snacks away. There's a big
All right,
celebration tonight. Now look, hold on. I gotta
Give
talk.
it to him.
I gotta talk to our special guest here, Mr. Rygg. I mean, King Rygg, excuse me. Now, King Rygg, he kind of bows to you.
You don't need to bow to me. You can stand up.
My Majesty, you play a very integral role in tonight's feast and celebrations. You, of course, are taking the hand of Helga. Now,
Just the hand. I thought it was married. That's kind of a relief.
she's not the most beautiful goblin in all the village, but wow, is she full of personality and joy. You're lucky to have her.
Yeah. Sure am.
And just think, this relationship will bring the true heirs of Stoneguard and the Goblin settlement together to create one true allegiance that will be able to overcome all the challenges in Owania.
Wait, can
I guess that
goblins
is one
and
thing.
they
I
can
guess that
even
is
they
one
can
thing I can
Sure.
focus on is that we're actually gonna survive for another generation. Suppose there's one good thing to come out of this.
Now trust me, it's a good match. And yes, they'll be able to have many children together, if they so choose. Now let's go and find the chieftain. We have set up a great, well, we have an amphitheater out in the woods, but we've set up a few tents with some activities and other fun things for us to do in celebration. So let's go. Are you all ready?
I'm ready for food.
Okay, good.
Marge is still really stuck on the idea of goblins and dwarves having children together. Can I roll like a medicine check or something to see if like would that even be possible?
Sure.
Like wait a second, just questioning the
All part of Punk's beautiful design, brother. Like, we can all have children with everyone. Just let the
Don't
children
question it
flow.
much.
Seems impossible to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just perplexed then. How's that
Anything's
gonna
possible
work?
with the power of Punk on your side, brother.
Oh, I suppose, you know, maybe I need to give that punk stuff a try. It seems crazy.
That's what I've been saying. Give it a try.
Don't goblins
Yeah.
have the corkscrew and the...
Everything
What are
fits
you
together with
talking about?
Punk. It's like they're part of two beautiful jigsaw puzzles. You can always swap pieces, brother.
Yeah, Goblin.
You know, I heard there's an art style for that. It's really popular over in the Elven Kingdom.
Oh, Punkism.
Punkism.
Maybe you can find
Art of
some,
punk.
Goblin gentlemen, man. They're a
Punkulism.
little bit too old to be single.
It's called ponculism, and it's where you make the whole
Ponculism.
picture out of dots, but you have to make every dot with the head of your penis.
Right. It's a beautiful thing, brother.
No.
I think you have a really twisted view on ponculism, Kamaji. I thought you would just make new puzzles with old puzzles.
That's why we don't worship Punk here. He's a disgusting freak. I'd much rather worship Rakana or someone more with some foundational attitude, like Elia Nan. He's a real winner, that guy. Now,
Well, what about Corwin?
Corwin's great, yeah. He smashes people in the face with his great axe. A frost giant's great axe, matter of fact.
Nice.
Anyways, welcome.
He shows you around. You see like several haystacks have been lined up in front of a really large stage. The curtains have been closed, but you do see a performer on stage here. I'll show it to you really briefly.
Ah, little
It's a
goblin.
goblin right here.
Hey.
And this individual is dancing around, doing various tricks, juggling, He's like a little jester.
Nice.
How well are they performing? Like to rate their performance.
Let's see. He has been drinking, so he'll
Okay.
roll with disadvantage.
This is
Oops.
pretty good.
He starts
I
out
guess
well,
not.
but then fumbles all his balls and is chasing them across the stage.
Wait, what is going on? You just rolled disadvantage on Marge's medicine check?
Yeah, what the hell?
I clicked charisma on the sheet.
Oh,
we
I'm
saw
not.
this. We saw like the 17, and then it went away, and now it's Marge's
Yeah, it
disadvantage
become
on
like-
medicine.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
weird. Let me do it again.
Super weird.
Okay. So yeah, he's chasing the balls across the stage. I must have clicked something wrong. Off to your left,
Is there like a big audience and watching this, or is it just
Yeah.
like him on the stage?
Yeah, so all the people that you can let me just go and reveal some of these guys. I think you can see most of them. So there's like a couple guys on the left, a couple guys on the right, and then the guy on the stage. That's all you can see as far as like people you want to interact with. There are about 50 other regular goblin residents in attendance. They're filling up the haystacks. They're moving from the fireworks station at the top right of the map down to get alcohol. It's pretty busy, bustling here.
So when Fram sees an audience and someone butchering the thing on stage, he is going to go up, and he is going, and especially because it's a ball-based thing, and he is going to do fetch and try to get this guy to go off stage.
Okay.
So that is a wisdom saving throw, which he fails. So he goes running off stage this way,
Okay.
I'm gonna try that too. Wait.
and Fram jumps on stage and starts performing.
Oh gosh.
And it's going to start just
Oh,
music,
no.
but it's going to very quickly turn into like a punk thing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a performance check for me.
Yeah, so Christian rock.
I gotta do that too, but I gotta sing a war song of Corwin.
Our punk is an awesome punk.
Awesome, bro. He reigns.
Oh shit, I lost. I lose.
Gruzlak is like struggling to keep up with Fram, who's actually performing quite admirably. The goblins begin to clap. You hear them cheering. Ah, hurrah! More, more! What do you do next?
Well, they want more punk, bro. I was like, I'm gonna give it to him.
And it becomes more like it's still me singing and playing my lute, but it becomes more and more of a sermon as we go.
Now I'm gonna sing to you about the 27 reasons why you should worship punk.
Okay, go ahead and roll. The DC is going to be slightly higher because you are mentioning punk, but let's just see how you do here. 24. Okay, you blew it out of the water. No one seems to really notice the undertone message here, what you're sending about punk, and they're cheering you on. They're standing up on top of the haystacks now. Some of them have even moved to the front of the stage and are reaching out to try and touch your feet.
Here for punk, brothers.
They're screaming like, what's your name? What's your name?
My name's Fram, and I'm a emissary of punk here to spread the good word.
Oh wow, guy, he's so cute. One of the girls faints in the crowd. The couple of the guys just like drag her off. They're like, blowing air on her, trying to wake her up.
Wait, are
When-
they?
when
They
he
are all
sees that-
goblins, right?
They're all goblins.
When he sees that,
Yeah.
he does say,
Punk is the deity of parenthood, and so you know what that means, wink.
Oh my gosh! All the girls are getting kind of,
Oh my god.
And then he is going to take out like a small like stack of gold coins, let's say 20, because I have a lot right now. And I'm just gonna throw it into the crowd. Like I
Okay.
did in the dwarf city. Like I'm going all out to, and I also when I throw out the coins, I also throw out pamphlets.
Oh my gosh. When you throw the gold coins, the goblins are rushing to gather them up. But most of the girls have stayed near the stage and they're just kind of fawning over you now. And then I'm going to move on real quick to somebody else, if that's cool.
Oh, totally fine.
All right. I mean, one
Mark's
second.
just enjoying the show, watching the ridiculousness happen.
Okay, so let's go to Marge is watching the show. Where are you going to be watching the show from, Marge?
Oh, just back with the rest of the group, kind of hanging back, taking stock of the situation.
Okay, roll a perception check as you walk by that tent on your left. A 21. As you walk by the tent, you notice some people inside, kind of it's quite quiet in there, abnormally. So when you peek your head in through the sheets, you see people around a table, and they got cards, and they seem to be studying these cards very carefully. Looks like they're playing some kind of game.
Ooh, okay. Well, upon seeing that, she'd sneak over to Kamaji. Hey, I think there's something over here you should check out.
Oh yeah, you got some action?
I think I see some money to be had.
Okay.
Well, always got an eye for money.
Does it involve
Mighty
not
stand
being here
up.
watching this?
What'd Rygg
What
say?
was that?
Does it involve not being here watching this? Because if so, I'm in.
It looks like it involves going in the tent. Although I think I might like to go and check out the food stand over there. It smells mighty fine from here.
Oh, fair enough. Rygg, how's your card game? I would imagine with those big dwarven fingers of yours, it's pretty tough. But if you know a few tricks like me, and I have a pack of cards in my inventory. Takes a card, and I'm also skilled in deception and stealth, sleight of hand. She takes a card and does like a little card flourish.
Ooh, do a sleight of hand check for me, since you're proficient in it. And are you also
Guess I'm not proficient in sleight of hand, but just deception.
Are you proficient in performance?
No, but I have a +4.
You got to be proficient in both the skill and the tool to get the advantage. But
oh yeah, no.
Okay, so you roll flat.
That's the deception. Good about poker face.
Okay. You want to move into the tent?
Well, I gotta do my card flourish first.
Oh, sure. Let's do that flourish.
You
managed to not drop the cards, but it's not as flashy as you'd hoped it would be.
Sounds about right.
Rygg says,
Well, I've never tried it before, but I'll give it a shot.
Kamaji's also gonna slap Rygg on the shoulder too, and be like, "Dwarves are known to be stoic as all hell. I think he'll have one of the best poker faces this side of the whatever water body we're close to."
Does Kamaji say exactly that, or does he get the one?
No, I think at this point I don't really even know where we are. I'd say like, I would say exactly that. Yeah.
Okay.
I also lost track a long time ago.
Last I knew, we were in the sky.
Frog Tongue walks over and he just says,
You guys are gonna lose a lot of money if you go into that tent. You're better off, eating and drinking and buying fireworks to shoot off with the kids.
I'm not a fan of kids.
Hey, shoot one with kids.
Kamaji wasn't gonna go in the tent before,
Fireworks.
but now he wants to because he's just been challenged by this frog tongue that these gamblers.
Hey, you do you, boo.
he walks off. He's going to go take a
I
seat
don't
on the save
really-
stack.
Not much for money, but maybe we should save some of it. I'll go if you guys go.
Yeah, I'm going in, and I'm coming out with more money than I walked in, one way or another.
I knew you'd be good at this.
Everyone say that, and they cannot make it.
Yeah, but they're not willing. They're not willing to go the distance.
All right, and we got Marge here too, right? All right, so I'll put you guys each in a seat there. There's a few more people around the table. I don't have the tokens for them, so you can just imagine that there's 3 other members at the card table. Okay, they tell you to, if you want to buy into the game, it is 100 gold pieces each. It's high stakes.
What's the game?
They're playing a game called Dice, and the way we're going to simulate that is you each roll a d20, and it's going to be just very simple. The person that rolls the highest number is going to be the one that gets the cash.
Hey, I played that game in WoW.
How many people are playing?
There'll be a total of 6. The 3 of you and 3 more goblins.
Okay.
Where is the goblin?
Okay.
I'll
You,
play.
of course, can maybe manipulate this if you have advantage or if you have proficiency in a skill that's relevant.
Can we use Rygg's luck to re-roll?
You sure can.
Can
I
they
perce-
use like
I
slice
have-
of...
I have proficiency in sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheating.
Yeah,
give it a
proficiency.
shot.
Sleight of hand. All right, let me just grab these guys just for the fun of it. All right, there's these little twerps right here.
They're so cute.
All right, so let's see here. We're going to go with Goblin first. He's going to roll his d20. He is going to use... He doesn't have anything, so it's just going to be a flat roll. 18. He's going to go this guy next.
Strong start.
As
15.
always.
Oh my god.
And then
We
it'll
got
go to number 5. And a 9. Okay, so we'll go to Kamaji next.
Okay. How do I get any bonuses?
If you have a skill with proficiency in it, you can try to use that to your...
Yeah, so I want to use sleight of hand where I want to
Okay.
use it like if I like see the dice like settling on a number that I don't like, I'm gonna kind of nudge the table slightly to try and get it to pop up to
And
try and
while
get a
he's-
second shot at it.
Okay.
While he's doing that, Marge wants to feign like accidentally falling over into the goblin number 5. But like they don't just be like, oh, I lost my balance. I'm sorry about that, sweetie. It's a good thing you were there to catch me.
Okay,
Rygg
let's...
has absolutely nothing helpful. He's just sitting perfectly still, being very awkward.
Okay. Do you have
So we roll
a
the dice now.
do you have proficiency in performance?
Not performance, just deception.
Okay. Marge's deception. What about Rygg?
Nothing useful.
Okay. Let's go ahead and have Kamaji roll first.
What am I rolling sleight of hand? Am I rolling the d20? What am I rolling?
So if you have proficiency in sleight of hand, then you roll the skill. If you don't have proficiency in a useful skill, then you roll a flat d20.
Oh, I roll the skill.
Mhm.
Ooh. That's great. 29.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. You are able to like how would you describe this?
Well,
What
everybody,
do you do?
Marge like faints over, or not faints, but like trips over onto goblin number 5. Goblin number 1 and 4 look up immediately, but only for like a split second. But in that split second, I lean into the table and just kind of nudge it ever so slightly, and then grab like the lip of the table and jerk it back, which causes the dice to like flick backwards and like land exactly on the roll that I was planning it to.
Nice.
It is a card game though.
Oh, I
We're
thought
just-
it was a dice game.
We're rolling dice to simulate our card game.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
They just
I thought it
call
was
their
a
card
dice
game
game.
dice.
You can just say that you flipped a card right under your sleeve or something, I suppose.
Sure.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You still did
whatever,
really well.
Doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Marge is started.
Am I doing the D20 roll, just a flat D20, right?
Do you have a relevant skill that you want to try to use?
I don't have sleight of hand or performance, so the only thing I could. No, that's
Yeah.
just roll the D20.
I mean, I could see an argument for deception, or
True.
Is it bluff? It could be a bluffing game.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Roll
Then,
deception.
Deception would be my only go-to.
Yeah, do it. Okay.
That's a great card right there.
Yeah, the goblin's kind of eyeing you, trying to size you up a little bit. Seems like you can roll insight to see if you can tell what they're thinking. You can kind of see they're like calling your bluff, maybe.
Mhm.
And then it's going to go to Rygg.
All right, I don't have anything useful. So I'm just gonna roll a d20, and I'm gonna use my luck on. No, I kind of like the fact that Rygg would just totally not do well.
Okay. Then everybody reveals their cards, and it's Kamaji has the highest hand, so he's going to walk away with the pot. So remember, it was 100 gold pieces per player.
So 600 gold.
Okay, we're going to pause here on this game, and we're going to go back to the rest of the group, and we'll come back for round 2. Okay, meanwhile, we've got Fram and Gruzlak outside, and Frogtongue is watching from the haystacks. Are you guys still performing?
I feel boring. I'm gonna go to find something to eat.
Okay.
Right, keep doing it, brother. Hey, what's up?
Oh,
What are you selling?
Okay. So as you approach this goblin, he introduces himself.
Hey, my name is Syl. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Gruzlak, and pleasure's mine.
You're
What you selling
Gruzlak.
here?
That's a beautiful name. I love it. Now, what brings you to these pots? What brings you to our town?
I don't even remember.
Are you with the king?
Oh, wait.
Are you part of his
Nah.
groom? Is you're the groomsman?
Wait, who?
You're part of the wedding party for the king, right?
Oh, yeah, your next king is my brother. He's a dwarf. He will become your next king because he will marry your princess, And he actually is a dwarf king, too. No one is...
Sure.
No one's here, so Gruzlak gonna just split out everything and no one can stop you. Alright.
Well, it's very interesting. Matrimony, it's so beautiful, it always brings a tear to the eye. Anyway, what can I do for you? You interested in a fresh loaf of bread or perhaps some boar sticks?
Boar stick, sure. Give me 200 pieces. I'm starving here.
You struck me as sort of a vegetarian, but okay, yeah, here's some boar sticks.
And he hands over a bunch of boar sticks to you.
Nice. Can I fall off my... How much gold I need to, hey, how much is this? How much I need to pay you?
Oh, just a silver piece, and I'll throw in here, take this voucher. It's a free ale over at the keg, other side of the camp.
What? He give me the pork.
He gives you
boar stick for free?
No, says 1 silver piece, and then he also gives
Give me
you...
1 gold.
Oh, okay, wow. He takes it, and he's, very flattered.
Take this, little brother.
He points you over to the keg of ale, which is on the other side of the camp. He tells you you're gonna want to talk to Gambino.
Oh, this guy? This guy?
Way over here. Bottom right.
Oh, bottom right. Oh, this guy? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Why?
That's the guy that's giving out the ale. So you just show him the voucher and he'll get you some ale.
Ooh, okay. Thanks, Sam. Nice to meet you. Have a great party.
You have a great time.
I already have. Nice.
Oh, yeah. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah, you are.
As
Yeah.
good as you.
I'm doing great. Here's beer for you.
He hands you a tankard of ale.
You're this drunk.
Cheers!
Hey, cheers!
Yeah,
Okay.
cheers!
Wait, this is Goblin Ale.
Yeah, it's Goblin Ale.
Do I need to make Constitution saving throw?
Are you drinking it really quickly?
Yeah, just cheers and drink it. Oh,
The whole thing? Oh yeah. Then roll a Constitution saving throw. If you're doing it one shot.
Yay! It's nothing. It's nothing.
You can really hold your ales, because you're a big fella, aren't you?
Yeah, sure.
I-
It's not as big as you.
You know what I heard? You know what I heard today?
What do you hear?
I heard the most beautiful girl's gonna be on that stage over there.
Oh,
Most beautiful girl in all of Gobtown. Her name's Ruin. Oh man, she's so dreamy.
yeah, she's a goblin. I don't care.
Oh, you just wait till you see her. She makes me smile and faint every time she's in my presence. I just wish I could build up the courage to talk to her.
Of course, just drink more ale and then go talk to her. And you won't
I
feel-
don't know. I don't got no courage in my boots.
Gruzlak
Hey,
just
you-
giving the worst advice.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry. Hey, just drink this. I put the ale to his chest. Drink it and then talk to that girl, you know. She will be yours.
Okay, maybe you're right. I
Mother
just need another beer.
He chugs another
Yes.
one, he rolls a 4, he passes out right in front of you.
Right? I guess more ale for me.
Well, actually, honestly, it didn't work out bad for you, Gruzlak.
Have another Constitution saving throw. Gambino's knocked out on his ass. He's passed out.
You mean I do another one?
Yep, because you chugged another beer.
Let's go. Yeah. Easy.
You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, this tastes like water. That's so boring.
Okay, then suddenly you hear a drum roll. And then a horn. And the what am I saying? The curtains are opened, and you see a couple people walk out on the stage. Fram, you're kind of like caught off guard as these people are approaching from your rear.
You here to worship punk with me, bros?
When you turn around, you see the following. Give me a second while I grab it. Okay, so when this individual first comes out on the stage, you notice that all the goblins sitting on the haystacks get very, very dreamy-eyed.
Wait, friends still update.
Fram is still up there, yes.
Do we hear the horn inside the tent?
You guys would hear the horn inside the tent. And then,
Marge would go check that out immediately.
okay.
Being
So I
alert,
noticed that
she
they're
would-
getting dreamy-eyed. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm good.
But can I roll to see if I can tell whether roll insight to see if Fram thinks that it's because of Punk or because of Ruin?
For sure.
Also, would they be able to tell if it's like anything similar to what perhaps the vampire queen drow
The
bitch?
charming.
Yeah. is it the
I
same-
see what you're saying.
Is it at all the same to that?
I would say with that 17, Fram notices that it's just the fact that these people are swooned by Ruin, this girl. There doesn't seem
What
to
about
be
me?
anything nefarious about it, just that she's very popular in the settlement.
Fram is kind of thinking to himself,
If I get her on my side, everyone's gonna worship punk, bros. I need to befriend her.
Something I did not think of. That's hilarious. So as soon as I guess I should ask, Marge is coming out. What about Rygg and Kamaji?
Yeah. Marge, oh, excuse me, guys. I gotta go check on that real quick. Play the next hand without me. And she would just excuse herself. I gotta go check on my owlbear.
Sure.
I would say that Rygg is kind of like doing everything he can not to go out, but if Kamaji goes, he probably would just because he wouldn't want to be with people he doesn't know.
Okay.
I
Didn't
think
want to stay and play one more
Kamaji
hand,
would
Wanna win more gold?
he would go with the group, but he also was like, "Holy shit, we just fucking took these goblins for 300 gold."
Mm-hmm.
We could do it. We could do it again and just stay here for a little while.
I'll be
Yeah.
right back, guys.
And I
So
kind of
leave.
like,
Leave Rygg.
Don't
I
push
kinda
too
think-
hard to Goblin.
I think we will also maybe I'll like cover Rygg's buy-in for this next round too.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
All right.
Obliged. Thank you, Magic.
So when Ruin steps out on the stage, you're gonna kind of get the feeling that it's just she's like this anime goblin weeaboo girl, and all the guys that are sitting out on the haystacks kind of have this sort of attitude.
Okay. Okay.
That makes sense.
Fram does like
yeah,
a big
it makes
tactical
sense.
bow and just kind of greets her.
Hello there, my goblin friend. My blessings in the name of Honk. It's a glorious day to meet you.
So this is what she looks like to the crowd. However, to Fram, she looks like this. And you kind of fail to see the appeal.
All of Honk's creatures are beautiful, bro.
Marge is wistfully off in the corner. I remember when I had my youth.
What you talking about? You don't have youth.
Is Gruzlak back
You're as
here?
bright and fresh as one of the flowers in Punk's kingdom.
You are born old.
Don't join me. Let's talk about Punk.
Okay, so Ruin steps forward. Go ahead, Ruin.
Oh. Wait, what should I do?
He wants to talk about Punk. Fram is talking to you.
Let's talk about Punk.
Talk to me?
Yeah, you're Ruin.
You're as beautiful as one of Punk's flowers in his kingdom. Right?
Where are you?
What's this or whatever?
Shit, I forgot what's the Wait.
I'm here spreading the word of Punk.
He's forgot. his
You.
voice.
I kick Bren down to the stage. I kick him.
You kick
I
him?
tried to like
This is my stage. That's you.
so I tried to like
You're ruining my stage. I gotta ruin your life. And I kick him.
so I tried to like dodge while doing a little dance.
No, you're not Gruzlak.
Wait, what?
Fram is talking to Ruin.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm
Gruzlak comes
ruined.
and he kicks
Oh.
me.
You rolled with
Yeah.
Gruzlak, though.
Oh fuck, sorry. Sorry.
No, you're
Okay.
good.
I just like the idea that Gruzlak just walks up and kicks Fram.
Shit, I forgot. Wait. Give me a second. Oh, this. Fuck, no, not this.
Wait, this isn't supposed to be Rygg's wife, is it?
Her name was, like,
You're not
Helga or
out in the
something like
out of the
that.
tent yet, so I can't.
Ah,
If you're asking for the other characters, I can let them roll insight.
That'd be so. Yeah, we'll find out eventually. That'd be so funny.
Get out of my stage.
Okay, 22 definitely hits. Yeah, that's gonna go ahead and roll for damage.
Yeah. Stupid human. Ooh, full damage.
Okay, did
Wow,
you
that's
want to
pretty
take that dodge action? What were you saying earlier, Fram?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say I was gonna try to like do a little dance move to get out of the way.
Okay, so roll disadvantage on that attack.
Oh, me?
Yep, he took the dodge
Okay,
action.
Advantage.
Still hits, knocks you off the stage.
Nice. Just give him
Oh,
a rocket.
Fram hopped
Rocket.
right back up.
You pack a powerful punch, princess. We got off on the wrong foot. My name's Fram. I'm here all about the divine love of Punk.
What are you talking about, you crazy human? I'm not princess. I mean, I am as pretty as princess, even more, even better. But just shut up and get on my stage. I gotta sing for my fans.
Okay, and what does Ruin sing?
Wait, what?
What do you sing?
What I think? Shit, I don't know. Probably just some nonsense goblin song like
I want to hear it.
so freaking cute. Just feed me. Something like that.
Say
Give me
upon
give me flour, give me the, honey jerky. Anyway, I don't care. Fuck you, man. Yay. Something like that.
Okay. You're
upon
just
seeing Ruin kick Fram off the stage and have their little altercation, Marge would kind of perk up and try to subtly cast Lesser Charm on the goblin. You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. Targeting creature makes a wisdom saving throw. With advantage if you or your companions are fighting or threatening it. So, just to kind of keep the peace.
Sure.
So I make a wisdom saving throw.
Such a beautiful song.
I make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dress like goblins, my necro goblin.
You pass it, so it doesn't work.
What
Okay.
you trying to do with
Wah,
to me, you stupid? I don't even know you dark humans. You be old hag. You're
just
so
sounds like
ugly. You're
Gruzlak.
just jealous me.
I
Stop
just calls
doing
nothing.
my stage, you stupid Outlander.
Hey, watch yourself there, sweetie. We just saved you guys from some Outlanders. You should show a little respect.
Ringan just start beatboxing and just battle, like use rap to diss Marge.
Okay, roll performance.
Oh shit! Oh, okay.
Oh, nothing. None of your beats hit. None of your words match or really string together.
Wait, remember? Wait.
That's not how you do
But the on the stage, so under the stage, most of the viewer are the goblin, right?
True. That is true.
Okay, doesn't that mean I got advantage?
Yes, it does. That is what we agreed on.
Yeah.
All right. So the goblins think it's just so well written. They think that you're a lyricist to them.
So
Beautiful.
basically, for
So
Marge,
it sounds like a 2 to us, but it's a 15
yeah.
to
So
them.
Yes.
for Fran
Yeah.
and Marge, it's just nonsense, and it's so awful. But for Goblin, they're all clapping.
So
Yeah.
Fram does say,
That's not how you do it, princess. It's like this.
he starts singing in Goblin.
The goblins are
That's the language.
floored. They've never heard anything as intellectual as what you have just sung.
Yeah, Fram's an intellectual. Yep.
So Shit, so Fran beat me, right? Beat me.
Yeah, he beats you.
All the Goblin crowd is like cheering for Fran.
And you've done your job, right? You're the opener for the princess. So you've gotten the crowd riled up for the actual act.
Because she take my advantage. She take all my my fans. Now I lose the
So what Fram does is like he like picks up your hand, he holds your hand and holds it up, and then like you bow together, and then like he does one of these and points towards you and
Wasn't she great, folks? Let's all worship Punk together and groove to her beat.
and then he gets back into like the audience. Like he just wanted to get everyone's attention, and now
Yeah.
that like he's
Remember, guys,
Well-
read those pamphlets. Don't just throw them away. Punk's great. Let's go.
Wait. When Fran trying to take Rune's hand, Rune grapple his hand with the wrestler, that like grab his hand, just climbing on his hand. And, yeah, you stupid human, you're doing everything.
So Frogtongue sees this happening before him, and he steps up on the stage, and he kind of puts his hands out. He's an elder in the community, so people respect him, and everyone kind of hushes down. He says,
All right. I'm sure you've all enjoyed this spectacle. Of course, we spent. You quiet! Quiet, Rowan! You quiet! You don't even get close to me, Rowan. Now listen up. The next performance is about to begin. So everybody, let's give a round of applause to our princess, Helga Huga.
and everyone begins to clap.
At that moment, Marge finally realizes that that's the princess. What?
And when she comes out with her father.
This dude.
and her. Now, according to you all, she's gorgeous. But to the rest of the goblins, they're all kind of like, not sneering out loud, but they just kind of have like, they're not smitten by her like they are the other goblin ruin. Okay.
I like to think that you, the DM Matt, were scrolling through goblin pictures trying to look at the hottest goblin to you versus what the hottest goblin to goblins would be, and you were comparing and contrasting.
East and I both did that, but yes.
They had like an hour long, they had spreadsheets and a tier list made. Like, all right,
like
what
that's-
are we gonna go with
You
here?
know, like freaking like hundreds coming people.
I like to think that they got it narrowed down to like 5 or 6, and they're like, all right, big question here, guys. Do we put tits in the picture or not?
It's got a big whiteboard made with all the stuff written over it. Tits, no tits, tits, no tits.
He's had a hard time narrowing his list down. It still had like 15 pictures.
Yeah, check out this. I got tits.
Oh my god. Okay, anyways. So she comes out and the crowd is just kind of like, yeah, you know, like sort of quiet claps. Nobody seems to be very impressed by her. But she is like, I would say, very pretty according to the rest of you. So it's just, she doesn't meet goblin standards of beauty, but she does meet outsider standards of beauty.
She's a human-looking
so-
goblin.
It's a funny irony between Helga and Ruin. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So she comes out and she gives a dancing performance for everyone, but they're just like not impressed. Let's see how she does. She gets a
is there a pole
17.
involved?
There's no pole. She just is like kind of has like a ribbon and she's like dancing around. It's like a mixture of
very
like what
nice.
maybe ballet and like modern dance or something.
Oh.
And Tone Hugo
She's a
is over here on the
classy
side.
lady, all right.
She's a classy lady.
It's
She's
Marge
Kim
would be-
Kardashian of the goblins. Okay.
it's exotic dancing.
Kim
It's not
Kardashian
stripping,
classy.
okay?
How they were...
The rest of you are not on the stage though, so I'm gonna kick you off.
All right.
Okay.
Where are we gonna go?
So just a
I'm
moment
probably
here.
gonna
I'm gonna.
They
I'll-
like at side, right?
So after the performance ends, she walks off over here, and Tone Huga gives his ceremonial speech that he gives at every great occasion. And it goes a little like this.
A long time ago, when the goblins were slaves, we served an old master who raised dead from the grave. We cowered like puppies and whimpered with fright when Lich mounted dragon and took flight every night. But then came our savior, the Hobgoblin King. He swore his allegiance to our freedom and dreams.
Ooh.
Hold on, I lost my spot.
He rallied our numbers and snuck under moon, beheaded the dragon, overcoming our doom. But the Lich gave us chase, so we fled the Nightwood, escaping his reach when we reached the Gobwood. So rejoice and be merry, bump uglies till dawn, eat up your fill and take a rip of the bong. But whatever you do, don't do it on screen because DM Porcini doesn't want a mark on his stream.
Wait, did you write all this down?
Yes.
I literally was like packing a bowl, and like when you said that, I was like, should I go over there? And then you said no, and I was like, oh, wait, I guess I shouldn't.
Amazing! Wow, I love it.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Everyone
great.
claps. That's like a traditional speech that he gives. It retells the tale of his, very great grandfather Hobgoblin who helped lead the goblin people out of the Nightwood. You can roll a history check to know what he's referring to.
If I want to
wanna
roll,
pass this.
who I gonna roll, Rune or Gruzlak?
I want to pass this.
You can roll both. Well, Ruin knows. Automatically
Okay.
knows. Does Gruzlak know is the
Oh,
question.
maybe not.
And Rygg
Ruin
isn't even
also
out there right
wouldn't-
now, so he
Ruin
wouldn't
also
roll.
wouldn't like. It doesn't really matter. Like the only thing that matters to us is if Gruzlak knows. Because if Ruin knows, Ruin's not going to tell us.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And what did Rygg say?
Oh, Rygg wouldn't even be out there yet, right? Because he's still in the tent.
True.
Oh yeah, I also wouldn't be out there. I shouldn't have rolled.
So the
even though I
closest-
really wanted to
The
answer.
closest is Fram. Fram, you know where the Nightwood is, but you don't know anything about beheading a dragon. I'm going to show you the map, though. you know that the Nightwood is this direction. Down here. To the south. You've heard of the growing darkness in the Nightwood down here. Remember, we've talked about a long time ago. Might have even been before Marge was with us.
That's when we met Bernie and when
Yes.
when Gruzlak become Dragonborn.
Yes, that's correct.
Yep.
So you know that they used to
Marge-
be slaves.
Marge's 5 would be appropriate. She's like, I had no clue.
Yeah, no clue. It is very far from where she grew up, so makes sense. Okay. We'll go back. All right, so he finishes performance. This is kind of how he usually kind of gives, I think, ends these celebrations. And the last thing that he wants to do is he brings Helga over and he asks, he starts asking, like,
Where's Rygg? Rygg, come out here. Rygg, where are you?
and people are like kind of looking around, waiting for Rygg to come.
Can we hear it
Can't
from
hear
in there?
That do Marge and Gruzlak here now.
I mean, we played one hand during all of Ruin's warm up and all of Tone's speech. I feel like we would have gotten a second hand in and then
True.
already come out.
That's true. So let's go ahead and do our second hand, and then we will move on from there. Let's go ahead and roll our d20s here. All right.
Put 200 gold in already. Or did I? Let me scroll up. I don't think I did. I don't think I did.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and put it in.
I'll do it now.
And then when you're ready, it's your turn, Kamaji.
I can still roll sleight of hand.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh, Rygg wins. All right, you win the pot.
it's like the thing Jeff was saying before, where Rygg is so unemotive that like no one can tell what he's doing.
I'm not sure this is I think this is maybe a good hand. I don't really know.
Nice.
With the nat 20, you get a special hand, like a royal flush or something. The goblins are so impressed with your poker face that they decide to give you a free gaming set. It's a goblin dragon chess set. You can just add a dragon chess set to your inventory, but it's a goblin flavored one.
Hell yeah.
With goblin
Nice.
pieces. It could be used to impress certain individuals if you're ever in a gaming setting, perhaps with goblins or species related to them.
Probably got some pretty cool
Well, it's mighty
figures that you
kind of
can do
you.
something with too.
I do
Already your future
appreciate
wife.
What was that, Rygg?
That's mighty fine. I do appreciate this goblin chess set.
You're so impressive. I've never seen anyone get that kind of combination before. That's just amazing.
And then you hear them calling out your name after the round. You guys go ahead and exit the tent.
All right, heading out.
Okay.
We both made out nicely from that because even buying your buy-in and mine, and winning the first round with 6, I won a total of 300 gold, and you won a total of 400 gold.
Okay. And you see Tone up here. He's calling you forward.
Rygg, get up here on the stage. Take my daughter's hand and show us that you're serious about wedding her. Of course, we'll do the real ceremony in Stoneguard, where the two of you will live as king and queen.
Wait, but
Wait.
did Rygg already promise that? I don't
Not
remember.
yet. There's not really been an official ceremony. Tone Huga wants it to happen in Stoneguard, but he wants sort of like a declaration or promise that it's going to happen, and this is part of that. This is like a ceremony to show his devotion to this.
Yeah.
agreement.
Did
Rygg
we write down what the actual agreement was? Because now it's been 2 weeks since we talked about it. I don't quite remember. I remember
Yeah.
it was this hand in marriage and some amount of gold or mushrooms we were going to promise him.
5,000
Yeah,
gold
yeah.
pieces, the marriage, and he wants a seat on the council. But there was talk about reducing that cost because
Trade council.
you wanted.
So Rygg actually agreed he gonna marry a goblin. Rygg actually agreed that.
Not necessarily, no, but it's being sort of pushed on him.
Okay. Okay.
Well, sometimes a king's gotta do what a king's gotta do, unfortunately. Rygg
Well, at least
comes up
he's-
and
Eric, I
And
think
he,
your
like-
mic is having some issues or something. Is
Oh, can
anybody
you-
else getting that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
kinda
me
cutting
too.
in and out.
is it cutting out? Can you hear me
I
now?
think I'm fine.
It's just like I'm getting like a little bit of like feedback. It's like a weird like staticky noise every time you talk.
I'm fine. I hear he's fine.
Huh, now I hear it too. I don't know why. It's-
Wait.
I'll move my mic back a little bit from my mouth and see if that does anything.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
think there's a little bit. Now I noticed
Mhm.
it.
It sounds like a cord connection issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like a chord thing.
Maybe check your port. But we can still hear you. So
Okay.
I
I
think
can
there's a little
unplug
bit.
and replug it real quick.
So how'd you guys do in there, Kamaji? Pull out
Wait,
well. Did you get
I
my
don't hear
100
him.
back?
I don't hear him at all anymore.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, I don't either.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Might be the sound output now.
The king
While
is
he's getting that-
speechless. He's speechless.
Well, he can hear us clearly. He's nodding.
Yep.
Mhm.
He's pretending to
Oh,
be a
no.
mute on stage because he doesn't know what to say to Helga.
He's frozen up in the white room. Just
You could try it maybe using just the computer mic like you were doing before.
I do kind of like the idea that Rygg got up on the stage that
No,
it's just like
no,
frozen in a
here's-
panic. And it's just like,
Yeah. I do too, actually. It's so funny.
like, is he gonna say anything? He's just standing there.
Any difference?
Oh,
Yes,
there you go.
you're
there he is, there he
back.
is.
Awesome.
It's like
And it
every
sounds
time I
better
do
now.
anything on Discord, I just need to disconnect.
I see.
Weird.
So you're speechless at first, but you notice that
Oh, no, I-
Helga is quite
Totally
pretty.
am.
And what do
Yeah.
you say when Tone is like forcing you to take her hand as a promise that this arrangement will be guaranteed?
Yeah,
Do you
so-
agree or
so,
do you
like,
deny?
So like Rygg just like stands like perfectly still, and like he finally does like reach out, and I think he misses her hand at first, and then you're her daughter. You're his daughter. You?
Oh, I sure am. I grew up right here in Gobtown, I did.
And how do you feel about shacks in the woods?
Oh, I love shacks in the woods. Shacks in the woods are just my thing. I grow up, I like to spend all the time out there. Sometimes I go hunting with my father. It's great. I mean, to be honest with you, you're a real, you're rather handsome. You know, I didn't expect you to be so
Oh
handsome.
my
I think I kind
God.
of like the beard on you. I just like so grizzly looking. She like kind of reaches out. Oh, it's kind of scraggly, a little bit scragglier than I thought it was. I definitely got some cream butter there. I could put some cream butter on it, make it a little bit more, softer for you. I wouldn't mind giving you foot rubs from time to time, as long as you rub my back and everything. And I do expect there to be at least like 3 servants in the castle, just to make sure that they're washing for me and maybe cooking for me, cleaning for me, other kinds of things. You definitely think you can guarantee that, can't you?
So Rygg does this thing where he's just like nodding like this, and he keeps nodding like a good minute or two after she's talking.
Oh my God, dude, that voice is so perfect. Oh my God.
I think you need to go help him.
I think this will work. Yeah.
And look, I know that you probably want me to have like at least 3 children, which I'm fine with. I probably could push out 7, but I'm not going to guarantee that because, well, it's a woman's choice, and I'm not going to be even considering your opinion on it. So you better be okay with that.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay, very good.
Oh,
So I
yeah,
think,
Okay with it, yep.
okay, very good. I think it's going to be great then. It's going to be great fun. We're going to have fun in our big castle. We're going to have lots of servants. We're going to have delicious food. By the way, we're going to have to choose a cook. Okay, and I want to try at least 3 different kinds before I settle on my decision. It's going to be my decision too, by the way, not yours.
Our cook's gonna be Kamaji.
Wait,
Okay, well, I haven't met Kamaji yet, so
I kind
haven't
of just
decided.
like, I kind of just like wave from the audience. Like,
Is that him over there? Is that him over there waving at me right now?
That is him. Yep.
He looks like he's trustful. I kind of want to taste his cuisines first before I make a decision, but I'm open to it. I'm totally open to it.
All right.
Okay, so I think this matrimony is going to go forward, Father. I think I'm totally okay with it.
Very good. I'm so thrilled that you're happy, Helga. It's my greatest dream to see you high up in a castle somewhere. Ah, gosh, what a beautiful arrangement. And because you've all been so, just friendly and well, you know, you've helped arrange all of this without any fuss, I've decided to drop my price to 2,500 gold pieces. Thank you all.
Wait, for the mercenary, goblin mercenary.
Yep. He's going to drop the price. You see how generous my father is?
I do. He's a generous man.
Okay, well
Wait, but
let's get going. Let's go to Stoneguard. I don't see why we got to wait around here anymore.
How about
Wait,
that
but we-
beer?
Kamaji yells. Kamaji yells, "Feast!"
Oh, that's true. We got to eat first. Oh my god, what am I thinking? I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let's go eat. Come on, everybody. Come on. She like rushes you guys to the tables.
Nothing gets Kamaji more excited than a big feast, and this is the biggest feast that he will ever be a part of, or at least to date. So he is jumping he's giddy with excitement. He's galloping around. He's got like the zoomies. He's just like running around. He's just like checking out the fire, stoking the fire,
And
making
follow
sure, checking out the meat. He's like, how much meat do
Mhm.
we have? We have enough meat? We have a lot of people here. We need to get this meat going quick.
Marge is just trying to get Kamaji's attention. Like, hey, so you got that 100 back from me, right? You know, when I helped you? Wait, no, come back. Oh, come on.
Kamaji just zooming around.
Yeah. No, come on. Oh, no. Gruzlak,
Okay.
you need to grab him.
Go ahead.
Fram is working the crowd.
Hear about that punk guy? Man, I want to hear more about punk. Let's talk about punk, bros.
Oh, that's another
He's
thing.
gone over and is eating somebody's food cart.
That's another thing. I'm going to be very particular about who we're going to worship. It's going to be Rakana only. I don't want to worship anybody else. I don't want to worship Punk. I don't want to worship, whatever these Minotaur gods that people are talking about. I don't care about it. I like Rakana. I like her music. That's what I'm all about. You can go ahead and each roll an insight check on the Goblin family and just the Goblin settlement in general to get a feel for these people.
Do I hear that?
Yeah.
The moment I hear her talk about
Kamaji.
Rakana, I'm like, oh. Well, let me tell you, me and Rakana are quite close. I actually met her in person, and she was quite sweet on me, if I do say so myself.
Are you serious?
I kind of had to leave her high and dry, though, as you know, that's the adventurer's life. But
You didn't break her
I mean-
heart, did you? If you broke her
No,
heart, I'm about to slap you silly.
no, I would never. I'll be making my way back to her loving arms one of these days. And she'll be waiting for me, I imagine.
Oh my gosh. Well, when you
that-
two get back together and with Rygg and I together, we're going to go on a double date somewhere. We're going to find a nice tavern. We're going to sit down. We're all going to order drinks and food. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be wonderful. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. She'd love to do that. She's so into dinner and drinks and double dates and all that kind of stuff. She just really loves spending any time with me that she can,
Oh, I can
Here
see why
is
she
your
thinks you're
card.
adorable. She leans over into Rygg. I really like your friend. I'm going to give him at least a 10 out of my chef choice right now, okay? I'm telling you, he stands a good chance. I think we're going to keep him in on the castle. Now, and everybody begins to dance around the fire. With the insight check, Gruzlak and Marge, as eccentric as these people are, they're actually really good people. Okay, they're not like their standard kind of goblins. These people are fighting for their survival, and they have sacrificed a lot to make it to the Gobwood over several generations to escape the evil from the Nightwood. They are eccentric, right, and kind of over the top a little bit, but these are good allies for you guys to have in the fight for Stoneguard. You've made a good decision.
So I would imagine then like Marge is like sitting on one of the hay bales next to Gruzlak while they're enjoying something. Like, these goblins are pretty all right. I don't understand half the crap you guys are talking about, but I get a good vibe from them all.
Okay.
I'd
Yeah,
like to think that like some of these goblins would speak common, though, right? Like
they do. Yeah, they speak common.
maybe not all of them, but some of them definitely would.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Marge definitely understands a lot. She just means like contextually, like I don't understand these people.
Yeah. Okay.
I see. So you guys are dancing around the fire. You enjoying your celebrations, eating the feast. Kamaji, roll a performance check if you're doing anything with food-related activities.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely like the moment like I hear the feast. Like I said, I'm frantically going around. I'd like to think that I immediately find who's in charge just based on like my own intuition with like being in an inn and like knowing food.
Yeah.
I immediately find who's in charge and immediately like shoehorn myself into the operation as like effectively their sous chef, carrying out their orders, but not stepping on their toes. Taking orders from the goblin because I don't know goblin cuisine and I still want to learn.
Okay.
But I also am like taking it upon myself to like delegate tasks to people. I don't even know who's a cook or who's not. I'm just picking a random goblin that looks like they don't have shit to do and telling them to do this and that. And then I'm like also taking it upon myself to like roast like I'd like could I roll like a persuasion check or something on like the like head goblin chef to see if I can like kind of win his heart and like have him like show me how to prepare like the main like meat roast. I imagine it's on like a spigot over like a giant fire.
There's actually 3 different chefs. One of them is a brewing master. That's Gambino, and then there's Syl, and then Bruno. Bruno's more of a baker. Syl's
Syl's my guy.
Probably so.
I'm going for the head savory chef. The head guy.
I wouldn't say he's a head. They're experts in different fields of cuisines.
Yeah, but the entree is the most important. We all know that.
Okay, for sure.
So I'm gonna try and win his favor with a persuasion check.
Okay.
Just pour my heart out to him and just like I'm spilling out a million words a minute. Like, oh no.
Ooh, he's a seasoned chef. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to goblin cuisine. So although he appreciates your effort to give advice and maybe, share your ideas, he's pretty set on how he does things here in his kitchen.
I don't want to change. No, I wasn't trying to change his thing. I was trying to get him to show me how to prepare the main dish myself.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
So that I could prepare the main dish for the feast, but to his specifications and under his training.
Gotcha. And Gruzlak, what'd you say?
I want to help because I already talked to this Goblin Seal and we have a good conversation, right? And I want to tell him, hey, this is my brother Kamaji. He's a super good chef, and you're a good chef too. You guys should, you guys should be brother.
Okay, roll advantage then if he's helping you.
Let's go.
At first, he's reluctant to share his goblin cuisine secrets with you, but he eventually does once he sees Gruzlak's beautiful face.
Nice.
Okay. He tells you that in goblin cooking,
face. Woo.
in goblin cooking, they use a lot of beer. They batter a lot of things like fish and other meats and things.
Beer, fish?
Beer battered foods, deep fried foods.
So like almost like tempura. So like how you would use like tempura batter like to fry things. You can use beer similarly to like beer batter, and because it has the effervescence that like you would use in like a mineral water you would use for tempura batter. It's a similar idea with beer batter that you use to fry a lot of fish in like British cuisine and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay, you guys enjoy your celebrations, and it comes to an end. Finally, you guys all wake up the next morning.
Fram is going to approach Ruin, though.
Oh, sure.
He's going to try to convince her to team up with him still.
Wow.
You're real good on this tape, bro. I think we should.
Okay.
I think we can work together. Let me try to persuade you to follow Punk with me, and we can convert the whole town. These people love you.
What you talking about? Why I need to worship with that stupid naked ass punk? He's a weirdo.
About like a handful of coins.
You can get these.
What's this? Oh, you give me a coin?
Well, I'm just showing you, like,
I got this all from worshiping Punk.
So he rolled persuasion. You got to roll a wisdom check.
Okay, it is just 12.
Wow!
You persuade Ruin. You're persuaded.
Hey, you know what? After I think about it, you seems like a decent gentleman, know how to do a business. You know what? Okay, that's the business partner.
Business partner, bro. We're gonna get all the goblins to convert, and they'll give you their money in there.
I'm sorry
make you a
I keep
star.
you. Yeah, you actually pretty nice, I guess. Yeah, even so, you looks like goofy head, stupid human, ugly face. But yeah, I like you now. Okay.
Oh, no, don't worry. I do have an ugly face, bro, and I do have a goofy head. All right.
Marge would have walked up to these two, seeing the conversation. Like, look, I just really wanted to apologize. That Ruin was your name, right? You see, I thought you were gonna hurt my friend here, and he's a very, weak and feeble and, delicate man. We can't afford to lose him. He brings a lot of money along.
Yeah, well, you're never gonna hurt me. You're too weak. I'm too strong. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. All right.
You're a spicy one, aren't you?
Yeah,
Very
they
weak,
call me
huh?
Spicy Honey,
Spicy honey, huh? Oh, the good old SH. That makes sense.
Yes. I'm
Spicy honey.
sweet. Yes, I'm sweet like honey, but I will fight you if you're an asshole.
Oh my god.
And by the way, I want to, as Gruzlak, I want to chat with the Gambino. Gambino is wake up. He woke up. Isn't he passed out?
I passed out just for a little while, but I'm up again.
Oh, I think you're fine. No, let's go talk to that girl you say. I saw her. I mean, for me, she's kind of like a annoying little bitch.
No,
but yeah,
I
I'm
don't.
with you.
I don't want to go. I mean, look at me. I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
What are
I'm
you
barely-
talking about? Wait, by the way, where's Leo Team? Where's the Leo Team?
He's been hanging out by the fire. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I want to,
He's over here. He's actually he's been staring at this tent down here for quite a while. That's what he's been doing. But he hasn't
Why?
gone in yet. You don't know why.
Oh, all right. I gotta just grab the Gambino and say, hey, little fellow, you are a handsome little gentleman, and you got good taste for the owl. Go talk to the girl, your dream girl. You need to chase your dream.
Roll persuasion check. He's really doesn't want to go. He's very scared. But he does
Why
have
he's
a minus
scared?
1.
Oh shit. All right.
Oh.
Man. Oh,
It's gonna
7
go
to
to
7.
It's going to go to you because you have a higher modifier than I do.
Wow.
So but you kind of drag him over. He's going. He gets over here and he kind of
Drag.
freezes up. He goes,
You're like one of the not ugliest people in this settlement.
that's the first thing he says.
Thank you.
You say that to Rune?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her.
He points to Ruin.
Oh, you smell awful.
What do you mean? I was just laying in a puddle for only a few minutes.
Wait, why you talking to me?
Yeah.
You're gonna give me money? If you're not giving money, you just don't waste my time.
Here's money.
And he pulls out his purse and gives you 100 gold pieces because he's so nervous.
It's working, bro.
Ooh,
It's working.
nice. How much
Praise be to
money I get?
100.
Are these
How
goblins like
gold?
fucking rich? Like every goblin we have is just dealing in 100 gold pieces.
Holy shit. Oh, nice. Yeah,
Like,
I got
literally,
These are
like-
these are the nobles. Everybody here is like has a relationship to the noble class in the settlement. There are some other maybe people that are lesser class, but most of these people are higher ups.
Because those 3 goblins in the tent each lost 200 gold. We were literally able to combine with our resources combined. We're literally able to pay now
100 gold each.
Well, we played 2 rounds.
Oh yes, yes.
They each lost 200 gold. That's
Sure.
600 gold, which is like a quarter about of a little under a quarter, like 20% of what we're paying them for their whole army to march across the world to Stoneguard.
Yeah, they are. Wow, they're so nice. They're actually doing very well here.
So he just gets really nervous in front of Ruin, and he just kind of is very bashful, and he's not saying a lot now. He's looking down at his feet.
Give him some little nice pet, like pet a little puppy, and like, oh, I guess you're a good boy. If you got more money, just give it to me, okay?
I give everything I have. I don't have any more money, but want to drink with me?
And as this is happening, Fram leans over.
It's working, bro. Now tell him about Punk.
He's just standing there, like swaying back and forth as he's listening to this.
Hey, you want to drink with me? You need to give me another 100.
I don't have any more gold. I don't know where it is.
What? When Gruzlak hear that, Gruzlak gonna pay for him.
Do you talk about Punk or do you mention Punk like Fram is saying?
Wait, what Fram saying?
Fram said he wants you to talk about Punk.
Yeah, Fram turns to Ruin and says, "Oh, it's going really well. You should talk about Punk now."
Talk about
That's
Punk.
where we want him, because we're business partners, and that means for Fram means we're gonna talk about Punk.
What does that mean? I need to just like friend, like talk to everyone, like, hey, Punk is nice, like that.
Tell him Punk's nice. Tell him that.
Yeah, I guess Punk is nice and he's naked, so that's nice. Yeah. Anyway.
Why would you want to worship a naked god? That's so weird. I don't want to do that.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
And he takes another swig.
So when you tell him Punk is nice, when you tell him that Punk is nice, Fram is going to give you 3 gold pieces as a commission.
Me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, come on, East. Use your womanly charms on him. Like,
You're supposed to be flirting with me.
You talked about how Punk was naked. What about if you were naked? That might make him like Punk.
Okay, check out this. So I give the Gambino this. Hey, if you worship with Punk, maybe I will like this. Wink, wink.
Oh my God, is this her other alter ego?
Wait, how?
Fram gives you 3 more. Fram gives you 3 more gold.
Nice.
Oh, I've never been this close to a goblin girl before. Oh, guys.
He takes another drink.
He's being a Punk. That's all he's doing.
Oh shit.
He falls over on the ground. He's snoring now.
He'll remember that when he wakes up, bros. He'll remember.
Stuff his pockets full of pamphlets.
Yes. Oh yeah. Punk immediately stuffs.
Okay. When Gambino fall into sleep, Ruin gonna pull out all his pocket, everything. Loot him.
Loot him.
All right. I gonna grab everything I got. Everything you got.
He has a scimitar, a short bow, and that's it. Oh, he has leather armor and a shield. He doesn't have any more gold.
So Fram pulls out a pamphlet that says, "So you're lying in a puddle. Maybe Punk is for you," and puts it in his pocket.
That's so good. Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything before we complete the night?
I would like to roll my my performance check for cooking the meal that I got direction from the chef, just to see if I can impress Helga with it. I assume that would be with advantage since the chef is assisting me.
Yes. Okay, she tastes what you've created and she tells you, all right, Kamaji, you've done a really good job here. I'm very impressed. I've never seen any outsiders create a goblin cuisine like you have, okay? It's wonderful. But I did promise Rygg that I was going to try and see some other chefs. Entertain the idea, because I do want the very best. Now, I'm going to consider this, okay? You're top of my list right now, but still, there's other caterers.
You don't need to do that. Kamaji's the top of my list. We don't need to talk to anyone else.
Well, I think we should probably have this conversation, husband and wife, privately, not in front of our friends. What do you think, Rygg? Would you agree? You agree, don't you?
Are you saying you want us to not be around other people? Yep.
For these kinds of conversations. You know, this is between husband and wife, okay?
I don't mean to interrupt, but I do respect your decision, Helga, but I also promise you that if you do choose me, I will be the best for you, and I will continue to grow as a chef, and I will never give up on learning. I will never stop continuing to grow. So even if you don't choose me now, you'll be missing out on the best chef later.
Roll persuasion.
Yes.
With advantage because you... Wow. You were so humble. You were so humble. I've changed my mind immediately. He's going to be our chef, Rygg. Okay? You're okay with that? I'm going to just pretend everything I said previously is gone. I never said it. It was never said.
Right, it was never said. I don't remember. But now, back to that being alone thing, going away from other people. That's still on the table?
Well, sometimes, you know, we should probably have conversations in private, if that's what you're suggesting.
Yeah. And private means like in a cabin or a shack in the woods?
Well, yes. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Okay, so you want... Okay, so you guys are walking off. Now, when you do this, this is a big deal for your character arc and generations. So we're not going to play out that role play. I personally don't want to do that. So if you could go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Why are we even playing then, dude? What?
I support this decision, man.
Thank you. 76. Okay, so I will talk to you separately on another time. Probably not during this session, but it will have an impact on your generational characters' arcs. So
we have 76 kids.
Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and complete the night. The celebrations are over.
Sorry, can Gruzlak still go chat with Leo Tim because he's just alone here? Why?
Oh, sure. When you approach Little Tim is just working up the courage, and he walks inside this tent. Right before he does, he looks over at you. You gonna come in with me? You see what this is right here? And he points to the sign. Wondrous Catalina. Now, I've heard stories about it. I haven't lived here before, but never visited prior. So now I want to go in. I've worked up the courage, and I'm going to go in and get my fortune told.
Wait, so what's that? What's that camp?
Are you asking me who Wondrous Catalina is?
I mean, what's that?
Wondrous Catalina, she's the most renowned prophecy seer this side of Gobblewood. She could tell you everything you want to know about your future.
Oh, I don't care about my future. I know my own future.
Okay.
And,
well, if you don't mind, I'm going to step inside alone. I've been working up the courage to do this for some time now. I'll see you later, Gruzlak. He walks inside beyond the curtain.
Yeah, I hope that's of your future.
About 20 minutes later, he comes out. Go ahead and roll insight.
Insight? Okay. Oh, yeah. I know nothing.
Yeah, you just see he just kind of walks past you and returns to the fire, but you don't know what's going on.
But he just walked past to me. Don't even like.
He nods or something, but he doesn't say much. He just tells you everything's fine, but you don't really pick up on anything wrong.
Oh, hey, brother, are you sure everything's fine?
Oh, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yep, it's all fine. Everything's fine. Dandy it is.
Dead yet, right? In the future.
I'm moving around, aren't I? I'm alive. I'm standing upright. Enjoying the warmth of
Yeah.
this fire, I am, with good friends and company.
Alright, I just want you to know if you know, like, someone gonna kill you, tell me. I will kill him first, so you will be
I'm gonna
alive.
keep on dancing, I am. I'm gonna keep on dancing right now. I'll see you later, Gruzlak. And he starts dancing around the fire. He's clearly doesn't want to
Got
talk
your
about
back,
it.
I just want you to know. I was about to cut
Yeah,
your back.
he just keeps saying everything's fine.
Alright.
Can't tell
It
anything with
sounds
that roll.
fine. Alright, man. Alright.
Okay, you
I guess
guys.
that's all.
You guys finally in the evening. We're gonna go back to Gobtown. And now the matter of the mercenaries. So the goblins are going to give you the soldiers, and you guys are going to all march to Stoneguard. What's your plan?
Yeah.
I
What's
think
our
our
plan,
plan-
guys?
I think our plan is to march the goblins to Stoneguard, garrison the goblins outside of the city, while we send a force us into the city to connect with the
Mages Guild?
what was it called though? It was
I think
like
Hammercast.
Hammercast, thank you. The Hammercast Guild. And we will inform them of our adventures. We'll see how they have how they've operated in the city since we've been gone, and if they've been able to build a resistance force at all.
Okay.
And then from there we'll start to execute our plan, which I think originally was to take the forge first and siege the city from inside, starting with the forge out.
Okay.
By the way, where is the Dongar we saved?
Dongon?
Donnie.
There's two Dons.
The-
There's Dongon and there's Donnie's Allium. Donnie's Allium is a Durgar, and Dongon is a dragonborn who's studying to become a wizard. He's
Dongon is with the dwarf, right?
Hammercast
He's at
Guild. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's
where
with
is
the Hammer-
Donnie? Donnie, and there's two.
Donnie's
Dwarf
Allium
race.
and the two Durgar are in Fengrove. So is the Ponk worshippers, by the way, the Ponk disciples. I think they're in
Oh, they
Fengrove.
stay with.
I think we're gonna pick them all up on the way through.
Yeah.
'cause we
Yeah.
have to go back that way anyway, so we're
Yeah,
gonna pick all those people up on the way through, and we're gonna march as a one unified force.
Okay, so if you can go ahead and deduct the 2,500 gold pieces.
I think the thing is that we have to wait until we get to Stoneguard in order for us to be able to pay them.
Okay.
Because
okay.
a large amount of where we're going to be paying them from comes from the sale of this potion of longevity. Because I have a potion of longevity that's worth 9,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
I also have 55. I also have the 55 blue buffalo caps, which are worth 5,500 gold total.
Okay.
So we have a total of a fuck ton of gold. Almost probably I alone in my assets and gold carry about 20,000 gold.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
No, not 20,000. 15,000 gold.
Okay.
I only got those. And
So.
Well, I'm talking about my assets too, like things I need to sell that are really part of the whole group. I'm not saying like that's just me. I'm just saying like that's what my character's carrying. Like it's a part of all of our loot. Like we all have that gold, and we've all agreed to spend it on things that are going to help us play new characters in the future in this campaign.
Secondly, is there anyone else that wants to add anything to that? No. Just to the plan. Anything else you want to do along the way? Just want to hear from everybody. Make sure you all have a voice in it. No? Okay. All right.
Not like, well, I suppose Marge would ask around a little bit.
Sure.
Just within the venturing party, if anyone's try to drop hints of the sarcophagus that renews, a wrinkle-reducing sarcophagus that Marge is looking for to help, get rid of some lines.
You could roll investigation. 18. They point you to a library, the Goblin Library. Somebody mentions that there was like an old dusty book that somebody had found along one of the coastal cities, actually up north near Stoneguard. It came into that one of those small ports, like maybe Stony Step or a different village, and a goblin trader had picked it up, thinking it was a curious oddity, and brought it back here to Gobtown. Would you like to visit the library to look at that book?
Yeah.
Okay, when you go in, the librarian does point you to the shelf. It is an old, dusty tome. When you open it up, the pages are partially ripped. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check to see if you can gather enough information from the partially destroyed papers.
$11.
Do you speak Goblin?
No.
Nope.
Okay, do you speak Draconic?
If she
I think
needs, we can help.
I think I only speak common and undercommon.
And undercommon. Actually, undercommon works because of where it's from. So I'll give you that. You can roll advantage with this. There was a Goblin translation and then a couple others. The 15 will work. That's going to pass.
Mm-hmm.
So it does pinpoint an area. It looks like this book was possibly written in the Underearth, picked up and retranslated by somebody, perhaps even the Vampire Queen. You're not exactly sure. It mentions that the Sarcophagus of Rejuvenation was lost off a cluster of islands to the northeast of here. I'm going to go ahead and reveal these islands to you.
Island?
A cluster of islands.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
They're
Good
not
to
a,
know.
yeah, they think it was off to the north end of this cluster of islands, though they couldn't pinpoint exactly where, but it does match the description of this body of land.
We're coming, Schnookums.
I will just write here. Oh, right, Schnookums. I'm sorry.
No, he's super far out, but like, I mean, that's a little. If we head towards those islands, that's like kind of in the right direction.
Well, I guess the Sarcophagus of Rejuvenation is not necessarily where Snookums is, though, right?
No,
Okay.
no. I was just saying, like, we're moving our way towards Schnookums slowly.
Yes.
Well, if we can find Snooken can, have a relationship with the Bitey. And we can have more owlbear baby, and every single one can have an owlbear.
We can just all ride in on a cavalry.
Also, alternatively, if we were able to track down Schnookums, maybe Schnookums could track down the sarcophagus via scent because it smelled it before.
Oh, I like that idea.
I like it.
We just have to travel way, way, way too far and then back again. And that's it.
There and back again, Snookum's tale.
We just have to go on like a several months journey, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, awesome! I would imagine like Marge would find the tome and then would be like excitedly reading, like, "Oh, finally, I've got a lead," and smack the book closed, head out of the library, feeling like, I got a little something.
Yeah. There you go. There's the pin drop. It's somewhere around this area. It's not exactly
Perfect.
Right. You'll have to explore those tiles.
Something to keep in mind.
Yes.
Rejuvenation.
Okay, so now you guys are at Gobblewood down here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3 days journey, so that's going to be 3 rations for each of you to travel back to the Fen.
Okay.
I feel like it should not cost us rations to travel the way back to Stoneguard because we're traveling with an entire army of people that are carrying rations, all the things we need to supply an army.
Okay, that's a fair argument.
So are we taking their rations?
Well, I mean, we're yeah, we are, because like, why would you have this whole contingency of armed forces traveling together, and these 4 people need to meet their own rations, but we're gonna make giant amounts of food for everybody else. We're already paying them, like we already are, and we're honestly combined to them by a marriage pact, so it's even beyond the payment now. We literally are complete allies with these people at this point.
Yeah, but are you sure you're not gonna, on this journey, Kamaji not gonna, cook something?
Oh, I'm gonna be cooking with the goblins the whole time and learning goblin cuisine.
What he's saying is that they have so many rations, it just becomes, irrelevant to keep track of your individuals.
Our rations, our individual
that makes
carry
sense.
weight
I can
rations.
I can see the
Because
argument for it.
We got wagons of food. We've got a whole contingency here, and
Sure.
I just,
It is a rational argument.
Yeah.
No.
Buzzing.
I also would like to say that Kamaji is definitely cooking with these people the whole time and learning goblin cuisine to better cook for the princess or to be queen. And he also just to satisfy his own curiosity as well.
Okay.
Okay, so in this journey, Kamaji cook with goblin. So the goblin, the rune, eat the Kamaji's cook.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. And rune gonna feel amazing. Like, this woman looks stupid, but he can cook.
Are you just trying to come up with a roundabout way where you can role play hitting on me, East? Because if you want that, you can do that.
Do it for Punk.
Hey, Ruben! Hey, Kamaji, right? Hey, I think, you can cook. Maybe, you can cook. I'm cute. You should be my husband,
So in the last session in the one shot, my character was frequently hitting on East's character because I was a toxic masculine Johnny Bravo type, and he was a quote unquote hot girl. So what was I to do? And now I see East was just really jealous of my role play and really just wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you got a little annoying, filthy goblin anime girl trying to flirt with you, trying to be your wife.
Oh God.
Okay.
And in all this journey, she's just gonna keep doing this. Hey, human, marry me, cook me forever.
This is gonna be tough. God, this is like something I wasn't prepared to have Kamaji deal with. He's such a nice guy, but he also is definitely not into that.
and remember, only the Helga looks beautiful for human. Rune looks just like a normal goblin and pretty annoying. And thinks she's cute, but she's just a goblin. So the humans think, what the fuck this goblin is doing? Get out of my way.
I feel like Kamaji wouldn't judge her too harshly based on that, but he would judge her pretty harshly on just her general rudeness.
Yeah,
her presumptiveness, where she's just cook for me, and Kamaji's so down to cook for anybody, but he does not appreciate rudeness. So he's not gonna be rude back, but he's just gonna be.
Man, what a gentleman.
Well, he's also, but he also cheats at cards. He's not the perfect person.
Will you guys make it back?
I would imagine.
Oh, go ahead.
As I was gonna say, as we're traveling, I would imagine Marge would go to the rest of them. Hey guys, while we're going, I think we should travel ahead of our goblin mercenaries here, just in case. If we get seen on the road with a bunch of goblins by someone from far away, it could be bad news for us. So I say we kind of act as a scouting party and we stay a little ahead of them at all times. Keep our distance.
Now that's
the
a great
smell
idea.
is nauseating me, and I just can't stand being in that damn camp anymore.
Wow, you're smart.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I guess that's because you're so old. You know
God,
everything.
And speaking of
Thanks,
smell,
Gruzlak. It's my wizened age.
maybe we have a party of us, up front, quite a ways, and then halfway between us we have another slightly stinkier party of Gruzlak and perhaps Ruin or whoever else, and we can do a torch line to illuminate backwards and notify the main army when to try and hide. How many people is the main army actually? Is it even feasible to hide?
Yeah, how
To
many
hide the
people
main,
we have?
you got about 1,000 goblin warriors with you.
1,000?
Yeah.
Man, what a deal. 2.5 gold pieces of fucking goblin life? That's
Yeah.
fucking great.
He I
Okay.
mean, part of it is that he wants to be part of
Well,
Stoneguard.
yeah.
So.
I get that. That is way more than the gold. Is like them being
Yeah.
assimilated into dwarven and human culture and being treated as equals. Like,
Yep.
I get it.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. Okay, well, never mind that idea. We're just gonna, let's all just walk, all the humans just walk a little bit ahead.
And drow.
And
a dwarf.
drow. And dwarf, whatever. All the non-goblins walk
girl.
ahead.
Typical human behavior, ain't that right? Isn't that right, Rygg? Always forgetting about those other peoples.
I'd like to say I'm surprised, but after 150 years, nothing surprises me.
All right. This is all very new to me. All right, I'm still getting accustomed to the nomenclature.
Now, gnomes, they normally get found down in the Underdark. These are goblins.
Hey, are we? Yeah. Oh wait, do we have gnome in this world? We haven't met.
Kamaji
any.
puts his hand on his forehead immediately. And it's like, ah!
So anyway, Fram, this is how we keep Bitey's feathers looking nice and shiny. You do this 100 times a day, and Ponk will love you even better, or whatever. Passing off grooming
Love
on
me better.
Fram.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, Bitey just loves it if you keep his feathers nice and pruned.
Oh, I do.
So Fram is
See,
just
he said he
immediately
likes it.
Pruning the feathers for Punk.
and he's just grooming and singing and. But he is also, anytime he passes a village, he is trying to convert people and get them to join the army. And he's also, every time that Rune is like hitting on Kamaji,
If you mention Punk, I'll give you a silver piece. Maybe even gold. If you can get Kamaji to worship Punk, I'll give you 500 gold.
Oh no.
Go ahead and
Fuck,
roll.
dude.
Go ahead and
Hey,
roll
why
for
would
that.
you
If
do
you're
that?
talking to the soldiers.
no. So I'm telling Rune because he's getting
Rune,
Rune
okay.
to work with him. That
Okay.
if Rune can convert, so he's giving her little coins when she mentions Ponk, and
I
more
see,
if she's
I see.
successful.
Okay.
And because Kamaji is so difficult, that if he sincerely worships Ponk, he'll give her 500 gold.
Hey, I just saved that 500 gold for me. This is so easy. I'm his wife, you know. Yeah, this is so
Oh
easy.
no, this is gonna be so bad.
I knew that Punk put us together for a reason, bruh. This is fate. This is Punk's will and guidance. I knew it.
No.
Okay,
Now you
Ruin.
have a
Ruin,
little
roll a persuasion check to try and convince Kamaji to worship Ponk.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Kamaji
dude.
is never gonna worship Punk based on just a simple persuasion check from a goblin he doesn't even know.
You
No,
sure?
it's gonna-
Check on it.
It's good. It's gonna be in steps because I agree. I think it needs to be really difficult for you to fully commit to something like
Yeah,
that. But this is
Kamaji,
this is step one.
Kamaji would be way more likely to like pretend to worship Punk for half of the gold. He'd be way more likely to do that than he would to actually worship Punk.
But I mean,
Yep.
I'm just
Like,
letting.
Kamaji's he's a student of religion. Like
Sure.
he enjoys studying religion and all the gods. He would never. I don't think he would ever worship a single god like over any others. Like he really respects.
This
all the
isn't.
gods.
I'll say this. This isn't to get you to be fully committed. It's just to open your mind to an idea.
Yes.
We're gonna see if your
And
mind
you're
can
like,
open slightly.
If
and
anything,
listen,
I was actually thinking about going towards Sweeney because of the dancing and the relationships of Blade Singer.
Oh
with
right.
that.
But if you
what-
have a
what do I
friend, you
roll?
are Sweeney.
Well, let's get.
Religion or
Okay. Performance, right?
You're rolling persuasion.
Or persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay. How about
Can-
intimidation?
can I roll? Can I roll an intelligence saving throw? Or is there something else?
I was gonna say
you'd
wisdom.
rather-
Wisdom saving throw, or
Okay,
just a
so
wisdom check.
Persuasion. Persuasion. I gotta call.
Wisdom saving throw would be more like you weren't prepared for this, but I feel like this is a prepared check, so it would be a wisdom check. But yes, persuasion for Ruin.
This gonna be a net 20 and you will marry me! Yeah! Net 20! Go! No!
So
and my
I mean,
property.
so
would
here's the
argue that,
thing.
like,
Hold
I
on,
don't
wait.
really see why it should be wisdom, because like wisdom is like has to do with like how wise you are, how you perceive the world and stuff. Whereas like religion itself is an intelligence stat.
Yeah, that's true.
And like
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
like trying to like
Sure.
I'm trying to like outsmart him and be like, I know Punk to worship Punk solely would be a fool's errand, you know.
Totally valid argument. Roll religion, but Ruin, you have to roll disadvantage because you are talking to.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo! All right.
Okay.
I guess not.
So normally, where your argument would have been completely persuadable, would be talking to like a goblin or something, they would have listened to you. You're not talking to a goblin anymore, and you don't have that. You're not laying on that Riz charm that you had. So,
Man.
Kamaji doesn't buy into it.
Like,
That's
what?
all right, my brother. That's all right,
That's
sister.
so
You're still doing your
weird.
part. Just
Yeah.
keep working on the
This is-
goblin cards.
And
The more we can convert, the better.
and that was only to open his mind to it, not to fully convert him. So, you're not even through step 1 yet, but it's a possibility for the future.
This is so weird. Every single goblin here to me. Why the Kamaji is not? This is so weird. This is odd. Maybe Kamaji is blind. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have kind of an eventful trip back to Fengrove Village. I will say that King Olaf Warclaw is quite befuddled by the presence of all these goblins. The sentries are sounding the alarm, and the troops are manning, like, kind of out here in the woods. They're drawing their bows near the farmland, and people are very worried when they see this army approaching. But as soon as they see you, King Olaf Warclaw is kind of looking at you a bit befuddled, and he's like,
What's the problem? Why are all these goblins here? Why have you brought an army to my doorstep?
There's no problem, Your Honest. They're our friend.
Gruzlak, what do you mean, friends?
We
got some goblin friend.
we've managed to secure an allyship with the goblins and the Gobblewood. They are not as aggressive as they may have seemed at first, and they're also very willing to work with us and the goals we're trying to accomplish. And we've actually joined some of our houses through marriage, or I suppose not quite marriage, but promised nuptials. And we're trying to, affect the course of the free world here, when these goblins here are going to help us do it. There's a lot more going on besides what's going on here in Fengrove, as we have learned, and just passing through here, to be honest. We don't.
Hey.
We aren't gonna take any of your food or anything. We're just passing through. We don't mean no harm, and you know us and you trust us.
all right, he welcomes you in. He's a little bit hesitant, I think, understandably, considering the situation. But he tells.
I give my word that not a soul be harmed, not a veggie shall be touched, not a cattle shall be scratched.
Very well,
These
very
guys-
well. But let me tell you one thing. I need them to pick the crops out there. If they're going to keep their camps out in the fields, then they can at least help us gather in some of the food. Does that sound like a plan?
Are you offering us a place to camp? I was not planning on camping here.
You're
but if
welcome to
you're
stay in the farm. You're my people. Of course you can stay here. Are you taking this army, you said, to Stoneguard?
Yes, that's correct.
Hmm. And, you didn't think to include us in this plan?
I don't believe you have appropriate defenses as is. I don't believe you have the troops to spare to donate to such a cause. If you believe me to be mistaken, then by all means, we would gladly take any assistance you can provide us, whether that be in the form of supplies or
No, you are
the
right.
form of infantry.
We don't have very many infantry to spare, and unfortunately I do have a request that may be upsetting to you. I need my best warrior, Gruzlak, back in the ranks. Are you willing to come back to my service, Gruzlak?
You can't take our poor man. He's important.
I realize that, but...
Why you need me now, Your Highness? By
Well,
the way, where did you go? Last time we come back, you're not here. They say you go to hunt alone.
I went hunting, yes, but I also went to scout outlander camps further to the north.
North?
Yes, outlander camps further to the north.
Hey, isn't we already been there and we killed all the outlander there?
They have come back, unfortunately. That's why I need you at my side, Gruzlak.
You know what? You can always count on me, Your Highness. My axe is yours.
Very good. Well, the rest of you are welcome to stay here, make camp, and enjoy the food. We will bring you water.
Okay, you guys are going to set up camp in the fields, and you guys are going to get housed at your regular dwellings in the village. King Olaf comes up to you later, and he does request that, Gruzlak comes with him, but he says that if you guys are going to march on Stoneguard, he wants a guarantee that this village will retain its autonomy.
Wait.
You'll have to speak with Rygg about that personally, but I don't see why you wouldn't retain at least your autonomy and spirit. Perhaps you may have to pledge allegiance on paper in order to create the identity of a united nation, but that will be up to Rygg, and that will be in due time. And
I will speak with Rygg then.
When that time comes, I trust you will make the right decision for Fengrove and trust those that have been here for longer than us.
He nods and he walks off immediately to talk to Rygg.
What say you, Rygg? Will we retain our autonomy?
Can I give him like an intimidation check to kind of like help with whatever checks Rygg's about to do?
You want to try to intimidate the king?
Yeah, like just as like somebody that he trusts and as somebody that he knows is like probably smarter than him and has seen the world and knows way more than him.
Sounds like persuasion to me more than intimidation.
Okay, I got you. Sure. I mean, I'm way better at that. But
okay.
And I can help.
Where is King? There he is.
Oh shit.
Net 20. It's not going to happen, so it's going to have to just be Rygg. He really wants to talk to the person that's in charge because he does believe in authority, as he is kind of an authoritarian figure.
Hello there, King. It's me, King Rygg. You might remember me from the time when you didn't let me feast in your hall, and now we're talking as equals.
I never expected to see this day, but here you are, lass, with an army that's beyond what I could ever conjure.
That's true. It is beyond what you could ever conjure, and the very fact we're having this conversation to begin with is a sign of my mercy.
Okay.
Ooh, I like this. I like this Rygg. Ooh, we got spicy Rygg.
Yeah, he got some goblin flavor now.
Love can do strange things to a fella.
I'll be right back.
So here's the thing about Fengrove. I don't care one bit if this town stays or if it goes. If I'll let my goblins raise it or the outlanders. But what I do care about these here trees, the forest, wildlife who sustained me for generations before your folks showed up. Now I would like to open. I'd like to open the discussion up to stewardship. If we can guarantee that these trees stay, that these forests get maintained, that we don't lose them, I can see my way to letting you be a vassal state with your own autonomy.
A vassal
You'd
state.
be within my
I don't like the
empire,
sound
but
of this.
You'd be within my empire, but you'd have full control over your own affairs. You'd have special autonomous status.
I will agree to this if you grant me a seat on your council.
Consider it done.
Very well. That is agreeable.
All right, now, Helga, let's go see my shack.
You guys go off to your shack. There is an actual map for that if anyone was curious to see it.
Been a while since we've been there, but Rygg does have a shack in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like from the outside.
Aw, it's idyllic.
Yeah. And here's
That's why I
the
never wanted to leave. Unless I just wanted to stay here.
Okay, you guys camp out here for a day, and then you continue on your way to Stoneguard. Is that safe to assume?
Yeah.
Well, is Gruzlak not coming?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
Rygg would also.
that's what
that's the thing Rygg would have
Ruin's
said.
introduction was, I think, because East wanting to play a new character.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not like
Oh,
it's kind of like just for now, right? Just temporarily.
Temporarily, yeah.
Go to another side quest, and I can like starting to play the Goblin monk and trying to more familiar to this system, and maybe in the future I can play two characters like that. Just make the game feel more smooth.
So I would imagine before parting ways that the group would have a moment with Gruzlak.
For
yeah,
sure.
I think that too. Yeah.
That's a good plan.
Do we want to take? Can we take like a quick break maybe before we do that?
Yeah, let's take a quick break. I gotta go check on my son.
I gotta let a dog out. He's been sitting here staring at me for an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's good to do like a quick 3 to 5 minute break at like around 11. I feel like that's good for us.
Same. We'll start off in the Community Longhouse when we get back, but let's take a 5-minute break. We will be right back, everybody, with more D&D and some shoutouts.
Okay. Oh shit！ 哎，趁现在休息的时候就可以讲中文了。玩游戏的时候不能讲中文啊！我终于可以玩哥布林武僧了。不是啦，这个不是水啦，这个是我的，算是像芝麻糊一样的东西。五谷杂粮浆，有点像米浆啊。 丢了什么芝麻、豆子粉，有的没的。好爽哦！哎呦，不过最麻烦，虽然我也觉得蛮好笑的，可是我完全不会女生呐、要怎么装女生？声音而且还要讲英文，讲中文，但是这阴阳怪气。English, just a cute goblin girl.这真的是太难了，有个难的，他不适合我。还好他是哥布林，如果他是一个真正的什么人类美女，就会很怪。但是他是哥布林，所以无所谓。他这个白烂哥布林，点一点，不知道好难哦。嗯。
Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and do shout outs real quick. First shout out we're going to go ahead and give to one of my moderators.
Yeah, I forgot that.
All right, go ahead and check out the Majestic Turtle. He's been streaming a Telltale series, I think Batman recently.
Wait, what? Tell?
You know, like the Walking Dead Telltale series? He's playing the Batman version of it. It's pretty cool. Batman.
Oh, Batman.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Okay, let me grab the rest. There we go. There it is. All right, next shout out is to Shafe. You're welcome, Turtle. Shafe's been playing 7 Days to Die. And one more. Go check out East. He streams on YouTube primarily, but he is talking about doing some English streams on Twitch. And thanks for everybody tuning in tonight. We're going to be back here in just a few minutes. Just waiting for the others to get back. Eric, do you stream? I don't think Eric streams.
Nope.
I stream.
I gave you a shout out.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, it's just I choose English as the stream language, but I don't think anyone speaks English in my viewer. What the hell is going on here? There's just no English viewer for me. So weird.
Let's see.
Oh shit. Wait, there's actually somebody speak English here.
That's cool.
No worries, I will. Nice. Hey, it's Turtle. Hey. Nice. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you. I need to give you a shout out too, but I have no English viewer. I'm really sorry about that. All my viewers are already Taiwanese. Well, thank you anyway. I really appreciate it.
Okay, I think everybody's about ready.
Yep.
Okay, let me go ahead and get you guys on the table as well. You left him his first English comment. Okay, I think that's everybody, so I can just do this. All right, Bitey's got to wait outside, or actually by the door, preferably.
I'd be kicking it outside, trying to rummage through the trash and shit.
Okay. There are a bunch of dogs in this village. He's probably scaring those dogs away. The dogs are usually fed, well, at least now they're fed by Sarcophagus. There's a story behind that. But... You guys can go ahead and move your characters around wherever you want them to be. Helga will definitely be near Rygg.
Yeah. Move Fram out of the way.
Never mind.
Okay, so when you guys
Fram
enter,
will be by Ruin.
Fram will be by what? Ruin?
Oh, just Fram is by Ruin, just because he's trying to
Sure.
slip her coins every time she mentions punk.
Okay. And you guys are having kind of a feast with the king in the Community Longhouse. There are a few musicians that are playing some music. Sir Carnus is kind of sitting over here around the fire, just warming himself. He's not dejected or anything like he usually is. He just happened to be sitting there. Elder Greta Harold is sitting next to Marge here at the table. She's just busy eating and drinking. It's kind of an average day in the town. Not a lot has been going on. You do notice that Elmund Warclaw, the prince, he's over there sitting by himself. He kind of seems to be in a sour mood. He typically is. And the princess is warming herself by the fire on the opposite end of the room. King and queen are in their seats. Well, I see you back again. Elder Harold passes over a drink to Marge. It's good to see all of you well.
Oh yeah, it's been a crazy journey. You wouldn't even know.
It sounds like it. 1,000 goblin warriors. That's quite a lot of warriors.
Oh, only 1,000. I believe we have more like 2,000 or 4,000. You can't really count the bastards. They run around so much.
Oh, that's true. Well, I've just been busy with Sir Carnus cleaning up his messes and all of that nonsense. He's always trying to, earn a living telling people's prophecies and futures. It's ridiculous nonsense, if you ask me, but I deal with it.
I kind of like glance over at Rygg, and then glance over at Greta Harold. And, how are the dogs doing? And I kind of give a wink to Rygg.
Oh,
And Rygg gives you like a big nod, like, yep.
the dogs are just fine. He feeds them every day, just like he promised. I make sure he does, If I wasn't here, he probably wouldn't.
They get
good.
their fair
It's
share of
good.
bones to chew on.
Oh, the bones. Yes, I remember that request.
Plenty of time to run outside and play.
Plenty of time. Yes, plenty of time.
I sit down.
for Sarcophagus that you are here, because if you were not here to ensure that he did that, it might not be good for him.
Yes, it's true. He's a mess of a
The
man.
one talking now is Sir Carnus.
Elder Greta Harold.
Oh. Wait, she's the one like live with Sir Carnus,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's his like not wife, but like girlfriend, living girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's good to hear we've got a strong woman presence to crack a whip around here. If you like, I can give you some whip cracking techniques. I've got this lash I use from time to time.
Oh, I'd buy it off of you in a heartbeat. How much do you want for it? I'd love to crack
Well,
that
you
over
can't
that
really-
old man's back.
You can't buy mine. It's a special one that's kind of attached to me and this salty guy. But I
Oh,
can show you the technique.
well, I'm a salty gal. Why don't you let me see it here? Perhaps I could make it weave something myself. She's gonna take a
Oh, that
glance
would
at
work.
it.
Well, Marge can't pull out a lash or anything because it's her terrifying lash she's referring to.
Oh, I
It's a
see.
spectral whip she conjures.
That probably could make
No,
a.
I couldn't.
Go ahead.
I couldn't possibly pull it out here. There's children nearby, and it's it's just not. It's not sightly for that. It's more of a combat thing. I save it for special
Oh.
occasions.
Show me later. I want to see it. Perhaps I could create a material version of this magical whip that you carry around in your pocket.
Oh, maybe we'll see.
Very well. Well, here's to whips and telling men, putting them in their place. She cheers.
Yeah.
Silly old men.
Gestures to
They-
Ruin and Helga.
Yeah, she takes it down. You can roll an insight check
And
on her if you'd
Fram.
like.
Who?
Marge can roll an insight check on Greta.
For a
By the
long
way,
time.
Ruin gonna just
I'm gonna give you
just
advantage.
trying to-
Oh, 1 sec. I just want to.
Okay.
Marge isn't super insightful. we're finding out.
Yeah, I guess not. You just get the feeling that she's like a decent person. Is what you
Sure.
can assess from that.
Hey, wait! This is the first time Marge is being here.
No, last time we
I
were
think
here, she
she
talked
was
my
here.
ear off about going to
Yeah,
some
yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah,
apothecary
she's
shop.
been
or
here.
something.
Yeah.
We stopped here before we
Yeah,
went
yeah,
to the
yeah.
Goblin camp.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
We've been here a couple of times with Marge, actually. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Gruzlak want to do?
No, not Gruzlak. Ruin.
Oh, ruin.
They're
Okay.
trying to sit with Kamaji.
Okay.
So see Kamaji sit with Marge. So Ruin gonna just squeeze in. Hey! This is my seat, okay? I gotta
Oh,
sit with
yeah.
my husband.
Oh,
Poking me.
Oh, sorry. Let me make some room for you. Excuse me. I'll let you have that seat. You can have that seat. It's just fine.
Wait. Hey! Come back!
Ugh.
Hey, Ruin, husband.
and-
You're my
And as she
husband.
goes, make sure you mention Punk. Punk. Come on.
Yeah. Oh shit. Wait, where are you going?
And-
Wait.
They're running around the tables. The kids see this and they're gonna join.
And
And then, go ahead.
And when Fram can't get her attention to tell him to mention Punk, he's gonna go seek out Elmund because he's been talking about Punk to the prince a lot, so he's gonna go talk to the prince.
Okay.
Let's
Oh,
talk to somebody who will listen to me talk about Punk.
hey, it's you again. I remember
Hey,
you.
little man.
Yeah, you're the punk
I remember
guy.
you too, little bro.
I've been
I'm
reading.
the Punk guy.
I-
And you're the Punk prince.
I've been reading that pamphlet that you gave me from last time. Each night, every
That's
time my dad goes to sleep, I get the candle and
Oh,
I put it under
no.
my blanket and I'm always reading it. But I think I need
No.
another pamphlet though, because
Okay.
I burned part of it.
What the fuck?
Oh, bro. When you burn a pamphlet, that's just lighting the fire of Punk's passion. I have so many more. Here.
Oh wow,
And
thanks.
he just pulls out all these different. He pulls out just like this giant stack of all these different pamphlets.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow, Punk really does love us all. That's what I've been learning about. And that like he's in
Does love
everything.
us all.
He's in the barrels and the
He's in
crates.
everything.
He's in my heart
Barrels
too.
and crates. Bro.
I've been working
oh,
up the
this is so
courage.
good for me to hear that.
I've been working up the courage to admit to my dad that I love Punk and that I want to give my life as a priest to Punk, and I don't want to work in the noble caste any longer. But I don't think he's gonna
So
like
Punk
that.
Pulls out a pamphlet that says how to tell your dad you love Punk.
What's the first tip?
Hey, by the way, isn't the punk worship that Fram God is all here too? They are all back here.
Oh, the disciples?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the cultists.
Yes,
uh,
they are. I'll get them
I-
out for you.
I also think that like if we ever do a origin story for Fram like we did for Marge, like a one shot like that, flashback, it should definitely be about how Fram worked in a printing press previously and was able to have all these pamphlets because he's been pulling out pamphlets left and right, and we have not stopped. We have not seen many like any sort of printing apparatuses in our whole journey.
All done by hand. What are you talking
It's
about?
definitely
I
like
love a
every
punk.
night.
I
Every
like to
night
think. I like
before
to think
sleep,
that
he's
Fram
writing.
just has a secret bag of holding he's not sharing with anybody, but the only reason he doesn't share it with anybody is it's completely stuffed full of pamphlets and totally useless otherwise.
That's
Oh, I
not
love
bag
that.
of gold, it's a bag of punk.
Yes, it's a bag of punk. It is completely full. There is no room inside of it.
That's
And
amazing.
he used to work at a printing press. He used to spend all of his off hours going in to make punk pamphlets.
Well, I don't know. I like the idea he found that bag of punk, and then that's what started his whole journey. It's this magical bag.
Oh, wait, who is this?
No.
Isn't this Elmund?
Stein.
It's one
There's
of
no way
the
you can explain it.
disciples. He was, but remember, you guys
Disciples, you
converted him.
returned to me, brothers. We have
Yeah.
a new convert on our hands.
Oh, and the first tip is just remember that punk is your real dad.
Oh, you're
Honest, I know.
right. Because Punk is inside my biological dad.
That's right. And he's inside of you. He's
I
inside of
get-
all of us. We've all got punk inside of us.
He just
brothers.
fills me up. It makes me so happy. I feel his joy all the time now.
Oh
Fills you
god.
up until there's no room left.
I'm going to go tell my dad right now.
My brother, this is a great idea.
He's going to run off. All
Yeah.
right.
Punk just Fram just walks off singing like a punk hymn.
Oh shit,
Into the
this is a
hands of
bad idea.
punk. Into the hands of punk we go.
Gruzlak gonna
Fram
come
is
in.
just very
Yeah.
happy.
Okay. All right. So you do see your disciples behind you, Fram. You kind of turn around after talking with Elmund, and they're like really excited to see you.
My disciples, have you been spreading the word of punk? Here, have some more pamphlets to hand out. I have so many of them.
They take the pamphlets. They tell you that they've been trying to spread the word of Punk here in Fengrove Village, but the king got word of their efforts and was kind of getting upset with them. And so he told them they couldn't do it any longer. So they've just kind of been keeping quiet for the last few days.
I think the king might be seeing things a different way soon. Wink.
And they're all like, "Yeah, that's great. You should. That's great." And do you think we can
Did
travel
just
with
say
you?
Wink, Fram.
I think you could travel with us, but we're about to accompany an army back for an epic fight. So maybe you should stay behind, brothers. Preach the message to other villages.
They say, "Okay." They're thinking about going to maybe Elmwood. Maybe they'll try here again if you
Yes.
talk to the king.
You need to stay out of the fight, bros. You need to go spread the word here and there, but not to Stoneguard yet. That's my job. And I did actually spread the word to a few dwarves before they kicked me out.
Okay, a few moments later, you just see the king get up out of his chair and he screams towards his son, "No more talk of Punk!" And Elmund just begins to bawl his eyes out. He runs out of the longhouse and with the pamphlets in his hand, and you just see him disappear.
Fram is following for sure.
Okay. He's going to be
During the
moving.
commotion.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead. Sorry.
think I think Gruzlak gonna follow him too.
So if there's any during the commotion, if there's any like salt on the table, like salt shakers or a little like salt dish that contains salt to put on food,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to swipe it.
Just gonna swipe it. Roll sleight of hand. There's definitely that on the
You missed
table.
all. Is it because you're oh god, Brian?
That's gonna pass. You got a salt shaker.
Nice.
You can create an item and add that to your inventory if you'd like.
Yep.
Okay. Gruzlak, when you start to run off, the king demands that you stay by his side.
Oh,
Are you going to obey that command?
No. I kind of miss my king. Yeah.
'Kay,
All
you're gonna
right,
obey.
king. Well, I'm loyal god. after
Princess
all.
Emery comes up to you and says, "My father really missed you. He's glad that you're back."
I miss him too. Last time we come back, he's not here. Where did he go?
He went hunting and to scout for those outlander camps along the northern borders.
Yeah, but why only by himself? I mean, he is our king.
I don't know. He's just stubborn like that. He thinks a warrior needs to be able to test his mettle by himself sometimes. And he didn't want anybody messing up the mission, so he went by himself. At least that's what he told me. It's ridiculous.
Kinda, but I can understand. He's a true warrior. I respect him a lot. That's why I'm the loyal guard.
Well, when I become the leader of this village, Gruzlak, I'm not going to ever do something as foolish as that. My father's a fool, and his ways are old ways.
Do I need to roll anything like... I don't think Gruzlak gonna agree with that, but do I need to roll anything to not show my disagreement with the princess?
No, I wouldn't say so.
All right, okay. I gotta just, just...
Okay. Yeah, you just kind of nod to her, and she goes back to her seat on the rug in front of the fire.
Okay.
Let's go back to Kamaji and Rygg. What are you guys doing?
Petting a cat.
Oh, you are calling me a cat? Ah, that's so nice.
Cat girl?
Oh, this is fantastic.
So, Kamaji thinks he's been petting a cat, and really he's been petting Ruin. He goes, ah!
Ah!
Wow, I have a cat girl now.
Oh no.
Oh my god. What the hell? There's an emoji there.
All right,
So
stop.
Rygg is just basically like explaining his take on everything to Helga.
Okay. What are you saying?
Basically, I divide everybody into two categories. Everyone's either a child or a grown-up. Gruzlak, child. Fram, child. Magic, grown-up.
He's just kind of explaining his worldview.
I totally agree.
It's mostly a grown-up. Yep, you grown-up.
I mean, Maj seems like she's got a real handle on herself. Look at her. She knows exactly what she's doing all the time.
She cackles wildly across the table at something.
I actually
still
don't
don't
actually
quite
want to
understand.
share with Rygg.
Kamaji kind of almost
Screw
tears
Philip.
up at him calling him a grown
Thanks,
up,
Chef.
just because like he knows that Rygg is like 150 years old and he's young. He's like mid 20s, mid to low 20s, and he's the fact that he's hearing like a man as mature as Rygg, who he looks up to Rygg, and he's just like, oh, he thinks I'm an adult. Like, fuck yeah.
Can I roll insight to see if Rygg notices Kamaji's reaction?
Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've lived long enough, Kamaji, that I've learned that a man's age has nothing to do with how grown-up he is. You can live to be 100 and still be a child. You can be a teenager and be more grown-up than most. You're grown-up.
I appreciate that, Rygg. Thank you very much.
So, or you can be a young lady like me in her 20s.
You're
Yeah, I
young.
still don't have a
That's
good
nice
handle on
joke.
Marge.
You're
I
in your
think she's a
20s?
grown-up, but
You're in your 20s, honey?
I just think this wine's getting to me.
Wait, what does she mean by that? She's in her 20s? She doesn't look like she's in her 20s, does she? She's leaning into Rygg.
What you
it's a long
think,
story
Helga?
involving like
She's
a
crazy.
salt bath gone wrong.
Oh, I love salt baths. Maj, you take salt baths? You
good
gotta
shit.
tell me exactly what you do with those.
Oh, I have a whole regimen, honey. See, you gotta start off with the pumice stone, and then move on to the second hardest grade of stone. See, it's got bigger pores, so that way it can pull out more of those impurities from your skin. It goes
Oh,
on
I
this like
see.
long
I see.
winded explanation about the different levels of salty stones.
I've been doing it all
Quite
wrong.
passionate about
I've-
rocks.
I've been doing it all wrong. You're gonna have to get me some of those, Rygg, when we get back to the castle. I want at least 2 dozen of different choices, okay? And I want different kinds of scents, all right?
You've been doing something right, sweetie. Just look at your skin. It's gorgeous. It's so smooth. You don't even look like a goblin.
Oh,
Not
well,
like this one over here. Kamaji thought she was a cat.
it's so strange,
Hey.
you know.
What'd you say to my best friend? That's so rude. You say she's not a goblin? Hey, I can punch you in your face.
That you're cute, that's all. That's all. Just you're cute.
You see, Ruin,
Oh,
as soon as we step outside the goblin camp, I'm the beautiful one and you're the ugly one.
Wait, what?
You've been telling me that you were telling me for most of my life that I was ugly, but in fact, I'm actually the beautiful one. As soon as we step outside of the goblin camp, who's everybody looking to? Me. Complimenting my skin. What about your skin? Look at you. You look like you're poxed or something with a disease.
What? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Wrong character. Let me check. What you talking about? I look gorgeous.
You got warts bigger than gold coins.
You really need. She needs one of your salt baths, Marge. You really gotta help her.
Oh, there's no help in that.
What?
Yeah, I was afraid you were gonna say that.
That's rude, oh guys. So we are best friends. What's going
Well,
on
we
here?
still. Well, now you know what it feels like, right? You were always telling me I was ugly, unsightly, stinky,
Wait, did
but really, I
got-
smelled good and I'm beautiful.
She does kind of look like like a small troll version of a goblin in a way, you know?
Wait,
Ru-
you know,
Ruin?
Ruin, yeah, like a troll, but like smaller and goblin-y.
She does. Yeah, she does.
Oh, she does look a little bit like Tiny Tim. We should call you Tiny Timette.
Oh yeah,
All right, just
Are you
about it.
related?
Oh, good.
Hey, Kamaji, are you flirting with me? Hey, that's progress.
No, that was not meant to be a compliment.
Don't be so like. Wait, what's that word?
It's praising you,
what's
kind
that
of.
word?
Yeah, compliment, telling you.
No. I mean like, you know.
Don't be so hard to get.
No. You are just like, blushing.
I'm not blushing.
Whoa, what's that word? Let me Google it.
Embarrassed?
Not embarrassed. I may be embarrassed.
Well, why
I
you're?
guess shy. Don't be so shy.
Oh,
You're
Taisha.
just being shy. I know you love me. Everyone love me.
No, I don't.
Oh, for Ida, she always poked fun about my looks too back in Gobtown, so I can relate, Helga.
Wait, did
Little
I?
Tim has just walked over from outside. He's now inside the
Shut your mouth, you giant nipple shoulder.
Oi! I told you don't ever call me that again. It hurts my feelings. It makes me cry at night.
You know,
Hey, children, let's calm it down a little bit. You're a child.
I'm pointing to Gruzlak and to Ruin and to all the people.
All right, now, as someone who spent most of his life as an outcast and only recently became a king and powerful, let's just let all of these things be. Let's bury the hatchet. Let's bury the battle axe. Let's let this be water under the bridge and move on. We're all beautiful in our own ways. Kamaji finds Ruin beautiful. I find Helga beautiful.
Whoa!
And
No!
You guys are a
No,
couple
I
now.
see
I
you
didn't
are a
realize that.
reasonable gentleman. Nice. Okay. Now you're my best friend too.
Well,
Yes. We should have double date.
congratulations,
Let's go double
Kamaji.
date.
He like puts out his big hand. He's shaking your hand. Congratulations.
I take little Tim's hand and I go,
Okay.
little Tim, I tell you this, I reckon I find you more attractive than I find Ruin.
Well,
No, I always suspected that with you, Kamaji. It's nice that you're finally admitting it.
I see, Kamaji. I see what you're doing. You're trying to bully the girl you like. So cute. You're just a shy little boy. I like it. Thank you.
Rygg leads over to Kamaji.
did I misread something?
Kamaji's gonna take his plate of food and then he's gonna take an extra like 2 drumsticks and a piece of fish and a wheel of and a half a wheel of cheese. He's gonna pile his plate up with a like egregious amount of food and then he's gonna slowly walk out.
I love it.
He's just shy. I should give him some space. He's so shy.
the troll's right behind you. Right behind you, sweetheart.
It's got trolled.
Oh my god, this is. Oh. Man, this character
Okay.
is more annoying than Gruzlak so much.
A little bit.
Oh my god.
Speaking of Gruzlak, where is he? He's hardly said a word, and he said he's leaving? Addressing the group.
Rune
That's
won't
what it
have-
sounds
Rune
like.
Won't even know. Rune don't even know Gruzlak.
I mean, at this point, it's not just Gruzlak, but also Kamaji and Fram are out of the hall
but-
too.
Yeah,
But-
but actually, Gruzlak definitely gonna come hang out with the group, like telling
Yeah.
them, like, "Hey, I just, But, Maybe
So what-
we should.
So are you? Helga speaks up. Are you sad you're gonna be leaving? I mean, the
How's-
group's
how's
gonna
it-
miss you. They're gonna miss you terribly. I mean,
Um,
Rygg, he
sorry.
talked about you the whole way here. He couldn't shut up about you.
A Rygg?
Yeah.
I do like to talk a lot.
Well, of course, Rygg is my brother. They are all my brother and sister, even including this old hack. Yeah, I grabbed Marge's shoulder. I will miss you.
And I'll miss you too, you big stinky boy, man. Who else is gonna take all of our damage?
Well, you are the new chieftain, remember? Well, you don't worry not. I will be back. It won't take that long. I will just go, I pull out my double chain battle axe and slay all the Outlander, and then I will be back. It's easy. Probably just like 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah.
We should all
Alright.
cheers to this. A toast.
We should. You better keep yourself safe, Gruzlak. This better not be the last time I see you.
You will not that easy to get rid of me, you know.
Oh, we know.
Rygg raises his glass.
Gruzlak, you were kind of loud and charged into things too fast. I didn't really understand a lot of what you said and did, but you did kind of try to teach me to read that one time. So here's to you.
Here's brother. I will always got you back. Don't, hey. Since I'm leaving for a little while, don't get your ass stabbed got by another stupid assassin, okay? Keep your ass safe.
All right. I'll try to keep my ass safe. Yep.
And Gruzlak, I'm gonna
I'll
tell
keep
to
your ass
Rune,
safe.
like,
Yeah, you will.
hey, Rune, right? You little annoying little bitch. Hey, take care of my brother, okay? And Rune gonna just ignore him.
Okay. All right. The night goes on. Does anyone else want to say goodbye to Gruzlak?
Of course, Gruzlak gonna go out and say goodbye to everyone. To
Okay.
Kamaji, of course, and little Tim and friends.
Yeah, he's
and
gonna
all
leave
everyone.
little Tim, or is little Tim gonna stay with him? Little Tim's his brother.
Yeah.
Oh, true. That's a good question. Why don't we, Gruzlak, you first are going to see little Tim. The rest of them are different locations.
Okay.
I couldn't find Kamaji. I took off somewhere in the bushes and, well, I don't like the bushes, so I'm going to stick right here, I guess. I heard you're going to be leaving. Or
I'm not
staying,
leaving.
and
I'm
I might
just
be leaving.
Stay here for another side quest. It's easy quest. I just go kill a bunch of Outlander like I always did. It's easy. Don't worry about it. I will be back.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking, a bit torn. Should I go north or should I stay here with you?
Hey, it will be nice if I can have your help, but you know what? You know our group. They cannot handle the situation without a big boy, and things I need to leave them a little bit while I need you, my trustful little brother.
But
to
I'm gonna
take care
miss
of
you.
them.
I'm gonna miss you. You're my big brother. I don't really have any other family. I'm been crying every night thinking about you.
Gruzlak gonna cry.
It just doesn't seem right to leave my brother here. You know, and I'll go north. He gives you a big hug. He's like picking you up. I'm gonna miss you terribly, big brother. Sets you back down on the ground.
I gotta give him a big hug too and say, and I tap the. Remember, I gave him my shell. That shell made by the dwarf.
Yeah.
I gave him for like a shoulder patter, kind of like that.
Shoulder
I was just
pads, yeah.
I'm patting like, just remember, I will always be your big brother, and you need to be our little brother and sisters. Big brother, you are the
All right.
medium brother now.
What do I do though when Ruin calls my shoulder marks nipples?
I will kick her ass. Don't worry.
Okay.
She know nothing. She's a stupid little ass. Thinks she's beautiful and cute. She's ugly, stupid bitch. Yeah, don't worry about it. You are gorgeous, not she, not her.
Well, I don't know if I want to be mean to her. I just want to stand up on my own 2 feet against bullies, you know?
Yes. Remember what I told you. Let no one bully you. You
All
are
right.
the warrior. Yeah.
I'll be studying Corwin while I'm away. I'll teach you what I learned when I get back. I might study Punk too. He seems like he's a loving guy. You think that's okay, right, big brother?
Yeah. I think it's fine. Yeah, Pong is I think he's pretty nice dude. But sorry. Men worship with Corwin, okay? A little bit Pong is not gonna hurt you, but
All right.
men for Corwin, okay?
I understand, big brother. I love you, big brother. I truly love you.
Lord, you will always have my love, little brother. Take care of yourself and take care of our little brother, sister.
Wait, you should transform for a last hug so you can give him a big hug.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I got the Gruzlak gonna just
Good point.
because when Big Gruzlak translate to transform to giant boarman, he cannot speak the goblin anymore. So he after the conversation and then transform.
Okay.
Like give you a last big hug. Yeah.
This time you guys both have your feet rooted to the ground as you embrace in a big brotherly hug. Okay.
Nice.
It then becomes a competition who can lift the other off their feet first. Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Oh, let's go, little brother. Yeah.
I shouldn't have even tried. You're stronger, big brother. I had to try, I guess, but oh. All right, he's gonna go over here. He's gonna sit on this rock. He's just kind of hanging out, enjoying the scenery.
How sweet.
Nice.
All right, so Fram and Elmund. Fram, you're gonna find Elmund. He's gone back to his royal longhouse, into his bed. He's underneath the covers. You can see the candle lights under the sheet. He's like reading something.
Whoa. Fram is following this child into his.
That's what he said. Well, he said he's following him, so I'm assuming you're going to go into the royal longhouse.
Oh yeah, he ran off crying after he told his dad he was worshiping Punk, so he's definitely going to follow him to give him advice.
Okay, so
you think Fram is going to be stopped? Like, oh no,
No. I was just clarifying the situation. I knew 100% that what you were gonna do it, but I was just clarifying what was actually happening.
Sure. So when you get there,
talking about Punk, he's in a bedroom, and that's just weird for me, bro. I'm gonna go back and just like have a normal conversation.
When you get there, you see that he's like really distraught. He's tearing up, and the sheet falls against the candle slightly and catches fire. Now you're within your movement speed to get to the sheet.
I immediately spray it with Punk juice using my blast.
Okay.
My Eldritch blast. I spray it with like the Punk wine.
It gets doused, but you also douse Elmund in the Punk wine. And he's like takes off the sheet and he's looking over at you. What is this?
Consecrated it, bro.
Consecrated?
Punk wine. It's punk juice.
I've been baptized?
The first task. You have been baptized in the holy name of Punk. See, that's the thing about you and me. We both had dads who didn't get us, bro. We both had bad dads. Punk's our sky daddy. He's the god of parenthood. He can make up for all the bad things our dads did to us, bro.
You know, what's worse? The worst thing about my dad is.
Lay it on me, little man. Let's hear it.
He's not even my dad.
Not even your dad? What, you mean
No.
Punk's your dad? Of course.
No, I
Punk's
mean
everyone's
like,
dad.
like the king is not even my real biological dad. My dad's really an outlander.
Bro.
That's why he hates me so much. That's why he's
No
always
wonder,
hated
man.
me.
You want to join our party, bro? Get
I
away
don't
from
think
here?
he'd let me.
Scandalous.
Only friends there, right?
Little man, how old are you?
10.
Well, very soon you're going to get older and stronger, and then he won't be able to keep you. We'll come
Yeah.
back for you, don't worry. I have a story about Punk to tell you. Have you ever heard about when Punk ate the eagle eggs?
I think I read something about that in the pamphlet.
Probably did. I put it in like 4 or 5 out of 30. So one day Punk was really craving some eagle eggs, bro. Like he really was having a harsh Jones for him. He wanted to snack on him, but the eagle every time he tried would try to peck out his eyes, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
unrighteous. So what he did was he turned himself into a little squirrel and he hid in that nest, pretended like he was food for the chicks. And every time the eagle flew away, he'd eat another egg. So what you gotta do is you gotta act like you're following Corwin, but you Punk's in your heart. And when you get old enough, you can really spread the word and be righteous. Just like a Punk pretending to be a squirrel.
So I need to be a squirrel and eat eggs?
You do, and then you eat those ripe eggs, and Punk's love will wash over you like a yolk.
Okay. I'm gonna
yolk?
figure that out. Can you show
the
me how
middle
to
of the
be a
egg.
squirrel?
Just like this.
Okay. Am I doing it right?
Starts acting like a squirrel.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
He's like drenched in wine. He's standing up. He's trying to make squirrel noises.
So you
I
gotta
love how
tell
you
your
said
dad.
wash over you like a yolk, where like a yolk like totally does not wash over you like cleanly at all. Like that's like the worst thing. Like it's gonna like splatter and separate. Like it's like.
Yep.
I'm not the cook. I'm the prophet. You gotta tell your dad. Yeah, I thought about it. I'm gonna follow Corwin, but you really follow Punk.
You're right. I'm going
Understand?
back there. I'm gonna talk him, tell him my peace of mind. He runs back into the longhouse. You gonna chase after him?
Yeah.
Like when he sees him running off, he's like,
That kid's got his head on straight. He's gonna do the right thing.
he's gonna walk out. Like he fully trusts that like he's just completely got this kid on the right path. He's just gonna walk out like,
Job well done.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's the
god.
first for me hearing of squirrels stealing eggs, though. Squirrels
Yeah.
more of a nuts kind of creature.
No, they're big. They're big. People don't know that though. People don't know that.
Yeah.
Squirrels, big,
Yeah, and-
big egg stealers. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He runs up to the front to his dad and he goes, Fram told me that if I turn into a squirrel and eat eggs, that I can worship Punk and have his love inside me. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I don't care what you have to say. And then he runs off again. He's hilarious.
This poor
Punk's just like
child.
having a little evening stroll. He's just enjoying the
Oops.
moonlight.
Holy shit.
He's just walking around. He's like strumming on his lute a little bit, just enjoying the night breeze.
Yeah,
His-
is our king not gonna kill Fram because poison?
His dad gets up. He looks over at Queen Zephyr and he just says very, very angrily, "This is your fault." Now, everybody can roll insight. Fram, you're going to roll that with advantage.
You say everybody, but
Not in the room, though.
Gruzlak is
Ram's
outside.
outside.
I'm also
Ram's
outside.
walking out.
Okay, whoever is
Um,
present.
Okay, maybe Rule and
Marge and Rygg
Yeah.
really is it.
Yeah. So insight.
Okay, so
Insight.
Insight.
Yep, Rig doesn't know.
I got no idea. No idea
Holy
what's going on. I'm too busy. I'm paying attention to Helga right now.
Oh, you got
Wow,
this.
one,
just
two,
say he
three.
was gonna
Let's
be
roll
a
the 1, 2, 3. That's so crazy. What the fuck?
By the way, can we just pick the? I always forgot this. Isn't there is a passive perception, passive insight?
Yes.
Can we just pick that? If I
Um,
just pick that, I got 17
17 for your passive insight.
for the passive insight. Yeah, got good insight.
That passes. You can tell that there is a relationship issue between the king and the queen. It's quite obvious. The queen's face shows stark embarrassment. I also need Fram to roll this check with advantage if you're coming back into the longhouse after the boy.
He's
I mean,
not.
he'll eventually make it back, but he's out kind of wandering.
Okay.
He's
I forgot
enjoying the
to.
night air.
Okay. I forgot to reveal his token, but he was in there through all of that. So he runs back outside. Okay, so we do have one character who can tell that there's relationship problems on the inside of the longhouse, and then Fram has heard the information from Elmund himself.
Yeah, Fram wouldn't ever think of telling anybody. It's just like,
Yeah.
he might just bring it up by accident at some point, but it's not something he would share. Like,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it
Okay.
crazy that he's not really the dad? But he wouldn't ever like think that was useful information.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
We all kind of thought there was problems in the household.
Yep.
You know,
We didn't know how though.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Been
Well,
sitting
we
on that
don't.
one for a while.
Well,
you don't,
still
but yeah.
don't know, and Rune don't care.
Okay. All right. What is everybody else doing? We've kind of covered, I think, most everyone.
Gruzlak actually trying to find Kamaji because
Yeah, we haven't heard
Gruzlak
from
have
Kamaji.
a very deep relationship. The
I think
brother
when
binding.
Kamaji left the
Mm,
spot, he had a big plate full of food. So that would be pretty easy for Gruzlak to follow with a
yeah, and
smell
shit.
perception check.
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes, and
and I
I'm a
would
giant Borman now.
I would say that Kamaji. Can we go back to the Fengrove map real quick, just
Sure.
Yeah.
for my sake?
Woohoo.
You're at the Community Longhouse. Or you just left it.
Wow, double 18. Woo.
Nice.
Where is
The mandolin?
where's Sir Carnus's house?
It is up here by the shoreline. I'll move you there.
Ooh.
You want me to put you there?
I just want to see how close it is to the longhouse.
This mandolin is closer.
I see it. I see it. I see it. I think Kamaji would probably. He'd probably go to the beach and just like kind of walk along the beach while slowly eating his food. You're just kind of taking in the quiet life, taking in the lapping of the waves and being back in Fengrove after such a long journey and everything that's gone down. Just kind of being introspective and chowing down on some good home cooked food from his,
Sure.
from where he's from, like it's very nostalgic food for him after he's now gone out and finally experienced new cuisines and new things, like coming back and eating the old food. Still, like now it has a level of nostalgia because before it was just like I was tired of it, but now I've not experienced for a while, so it's like, kind of missed this, and
Yeah.
I'm just having a moment by myself.
Well, as you're having this moment by yourself, Gruzlak does sniff out your trail and he comes up behind you. You can smell
That's a
him from
giant
100
Borman.
feet.
I would say Bidey is right behind as well. Also having
Bidey.
picked up the food and
And I probably need to because Kamaji cannot speak with animals.
Oh,
I need to,
Correct.
Hey.
I need to-
Bidey's coming up and he's got his beak right over your plate, but he hasn't taken anything yet. He's being respectful enough. Marge taught him well.
I take a big turkey leg and I toss it up in the air and go, "Here you go, Bitey."
Oh, and he like reaches out and grabs it real quick, swallows it whole.
oh,
And then Bitey's gonna run back to Marge after he gets a bite of food.
And more than a bite, a giant turkey leg with a bone.
That's a bite for Bitey.
Yeah, he's a giant fluffy baby.
Now you're just left with Gruzlak.
Kamaji, Captain, my brother. Yeah, I guess I gonna stay here for another. Sorry, my throat is all these years.
It's
So
okay.
bad.
What's the matter? Your throat get a little hoarse when you're backing out of your committed duty? I thought we were joined together. I thought we were gonna see this through.
Yeah, you know what? This won't take me too long. You know me. I'm the loyal god. I need to pay my loyalty to my king. He's the one who raised me, give me all the opportunity, my axe.
I suppose small-minded men make small differences in the world. I suppose.
Yeah, we all want to get.
Yeah.
I got -2 intelligence. What I can say?
Yeah.
I can.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's great.
I just gonna give Kamaji a big hug, like, hey.
I will miss you, Gruzlak, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't disappointed. I wish you was coming with us, and I will miss you, and I know I'll see you again. And this isn't goodbye. This is a see you later.
Yes, of course, my brother. You have my ass. I will be there when you need my axe. Swing my axe. Hey, by the way, let's do that one last time. Warwing attack! And let's do that warwing attack dance, like, perfectly.
Oh, that's
Remember?
epic. Yes.
Yes. And that warwing attack, and Kamaji just stay behind me, and I told you everything. Yeah.
What an anime moment. I love that.
I feel like we're canonically setting up for Gruzlak to be viciously killed or something now. Since we've all had like nice goodbye moments.
Maybe I kill some squirrel there.
And right after he says goodbye to Kamaji, a giant eagle picks him up and takes him off into the sunset.
Gruzlak could make it out of that. He'd be fine.
Easy.
True.
An ancient red dragon comes down and bites his head off.
Ooh.
No fucking way. And the dragon is came from the Klaus. Wait, I always forgot what's that name. What's the
Cloud
name?
Coast.
Cloud Coast, yes. Cloud Coast.
Okay, and we're back here to the Longhouse. What a touching scene that was. You guys are finishing up your meals. Is there anything else that you'd like to do in here? Marge or Rygg? Nope. Okay. All right, we wrapped up a few things, learned a few new things, and now we're going to go ahead and go back to the world map.
We didn't really learn new things, though.
Well,
because
one.
the only
true.
the only character
Fram.
that learned them will not share them. So
That
we
is a
didn't
good point.
really- We didn't learn anything as a group.
Yeah. That's true. That's
and the
true.
one character that learned them won't piece them together with larger pieces.
But there were
So
some
you may
touching
someday-
moments.
There were some
Touching
touching moments,
moments, yeah.
absolutely. That's what we had. We did have that.
We may someday be giving a sermon and just use that as an example without really thinking about it. But
You guys are going to go 13 days of traveling with the army to Stoneguard. Is that right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna be at Stoneguard per se. We're gonna set up outside of Stoneguard.
Outside the city
probably-
walls or like a day away?
Wait.
Probably like in the forest, like over probably at least a day away.
A day away. Okay.
and before we leave the city, Rygg is going to refill his quiver and get
Sure.
fill it with arrows.
That's totally fine.
And by the way, isn't we gonna pick up the Dogar?
Oh, yes. Donnie Zalium. Yes, you guys can pick up Donnie
Yes.
Zalium and everybody.
That's all in. We did that in Fengrove. That happened just like we were there.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move us to this map. Just to refresh you, this is what Stoneguard looks like. We do know a couple. I think there's a couple things I should remind you about. The Troll Brothers have moved on to Stoneguard. They are somewhere around this area. You also know that Rio and Musashi are somewhere in Stoneguard, supposedly. We have not uncovered any other information about them yet. Donnie Zalium is with you, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. But I'm going to just take you to a camp. This will be your private camp. The army is, around you somewhere. Okay. We've got, I think, everybody except for Gruzlak now, so that's accurate. And let me get Donnie here. So give me 1 second while I go and dig this up. I think it was this guy. And little Tim. Okay, let me set these active. Okay, I think that's everybody. Oh, you are keeping the disciples there or no? You're keeping them in Fengrove, or are you taking
I
them
think
with
we
you?
decided to send them to like the last time disciples came with us, they all died, so we're sending them to like other small towns to spread the word of Punk rather than like to fight in the battle.
Okay.
But
mark
I
the
think
pilgrimages.
we should give the caveat that when they get word that Stoneguard has fallen and a new king is reigned, like they should all make their way to Stoneguard with all of the new disciples.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Yep.
Perfect, yeah.
That's what we'll do. I think I've got everybody then.
Because word of that will travel pretty fast. Far.
Yep.
True.
That'll at least travel at like 10 grids out, that people will know. I feel like Stoneguard also is like pretty big.
Yep.
Then Rygg says, well, they could just all go to Fengrove and not come to Stoneguard. Right? Send them somewhere else.
I mean, we're gonna have them go there. It's just Rigg's trying to get out of it, having them be in the city.
Kamaji's like, well, now that you mention it, once we have the city under control, we don't really need the other bodies.
Bro,
But
they're gonna be here with me.
But do we really want to subject our brethren in Fengrove to being outnumbered by Punk worshippers? I don't think we want that.
Now that you mention it, yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
And Fram's not super sold on it, so he's like,
Okay, bro. We'll have them come here to Stoneguard. Be with Rygg.
Great.
Okay, so
Rowan got no idea what's the situation.
It really feels like two different people are playing Fram and Rygg.
it does.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's really
I
good.
need to, man, I need to learn from you. Every character for me is kind of like extend. They were all being Gruzlak in the end.
Sure. We'll practice off screen.
Until I hear you try to do your high-pitched voice like this, that I'm not gonna believe your character very much.
I'll help you with it later, East. I'd be happy to. I love doing that stuff.
It's hard.
Okay.
I want to be a cute anime goblin girl.
Yeah, just like that. That's
that
great.
was
That's
great.
perfect.
That was great.
Perfect,
That's great.
bro. Yeah,
amazing. Yes.
Man.
Yes.
that was
That
perfect.
was perfect, dude. That was exactly what.
Yep.
That's all you need to do. That was it. That
Yep.
was everything.
Now you can be my husband now.
It's so good. Yes.
Perfect. Yep. Yep.
Oh, I
You found
love
it.
it. It's canon. That's what it is.
I'm never doing
Chat
a
loves it.
one-shot. I'm never doing a goofy one-shot character with East again because like he just took my idea and pinned it against me.
Yes, I use your magic against you.
Oh my god.
So hilarious.
But the thing was, it wasn't
Oh.
my idea actually. It just happened by accident. It wasn't like I planned to do that. You just happened to play a character whose whole thing was hot girl. I had no
I really need
choice.
to watch that now. Yep.
That's
I need
true.
to watch
Even
that.
like all
It's
this
funny.
this whole character is came from you. Even the build. I shooting the range weapon. That came from your character. That sharpshooter is so cool, and I'm like, "No, I need to play this. I need to make a shooting style monk." So good. It's so good.
Well,
I regret everything.
we have a lot. I would say this is probably a great place to stop because next time is going to
Yeah.
be a very, very important session with regards to combats and what you're exactly going to do to take over Stoneguard. It could be probably multiple sessions in order to do this.
I don't think we're gonna be even like beginning to start the siege. I think
Yeah.
this is like the beginning of like the subterfuge part for us. I think
Right.
where like the army's posted up like a day's march outside the city to like and like keeping a low profile of sorts. Like they'll be noticed at some point for sure. But we have a couple days I figure before regular scouts will get back because like our counter scouts will be like killing their scouts and all that. But like our objective right now is to get into the city, establish contact with our previous contacts and see what they've been up to, and then let them know how successful we've been because it's been quite successful in terms of monetary gain to bring money to the resistance, magic gain to bring magic to the resistance. So we could sell that potion I have to fund the war effort. We could give the blue buffalo caps to make an army of cantrip wielders out of peasants. And then from there, my general idea for the siege was if we can take it from the inside out, it's going to go a lot quicker than trying to mount a classic siege. So I think what we do is we keep the dwarves we have on the inside, we try to convert forge dwarves to our cause, take the forge from the inside out, have all of our like trained and good forces like coming out from the forge, including us. And we attack from the forge out, taking that whole Acropolis at the top.
Sure.
As our command base, and then we have the goblins attack from the outside in at the same time, and we take that first lower part of the city first, and then that's when our forces can meet, and we can take the rest of the city to the north.
What about you, March?
If anybody else,
I was just saying, I would say this is something that would be really good to role play in next session.
Yeah, I think
that
so.
Whole, like the idea of what our plan is, rather than like doing it out of game meta.
I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you going to be okay if we do that without Marge?
Oh no, we should not do that without Marge. We should definitely do.
I think it'll be in next week. Well, I could always like maybe call in for something like that.
No, I
just know we're just traveling home that day.
Yeah, I feel like go enjoy your time. You know, I don't know. It's up to you, but I feel like you should enjoy.
I really think that like we need to. I mean, we're people with lives, and we should be able to enjoy our vacations and stuff.
100%.
Like as long as it's not like missing sessions all the time, and you haven't missed like that's not been the case at all. I think you should be able to enjoy your vacation, and I think what a great idea for us would be to do is either now we have two to do. We could either explore Fram's backstory like we did with Marge, or we could explore Ruin's backstory.
Or Gruzlak.
Yeah.
Or we could also explore Gruzlak's side mission. Because 13 days will pass.
Hey, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of options. My favorite though is like I would vote for the Fram side mission.
Okay. What does everybody else think?
The Fram origin, just because Fram is a very fleshed out character that like we don't really know a lot about. And Ruin, I feel like needs a little more chance to develop as a character before we dive into anything.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with the Gruzlak side mission too. I think that's a good idea as well. I just think the Fram origin story would be funnier.
Well, let's go ahead and end stream here, and we can talk about the rest of this after. So thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate all of your support, and we will see you guys next week for possibly a background origin story maybe some subterfuge with Stoneguard. We will have to wait and see. Everybody have a great night, and we will see you next time. Happy trails.
Bye.
Yay.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. This strange land.